advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hardington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hardington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cold weather is here, and while the kids are warming up for tip-off, it's time to get your pivots ready for winter. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hardington is your local Lindsay dealer for complete winter maintenance on Zimmatic pivots and more. Their certified techs use genuine Lindsay parts to protect performance and uptime, so your operation is ready on day one of the growing season. Book your service today at 402-254-9557 or stop by 301 West South Street in Hardington. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, keeping your operation moving season after season.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Quickly, the Trojans had 2 losses in the loss column. Then turning things around against Norfolk Catholic, they got their first victory of 44-43. Tough fought match. That game was on December 15th. The schedule doesn't get any easy for Cedar Catholic though. They face number 7 Crofton, lost by 4 at home, and then 9-2 Westholt, as I mentioned. Another 2-point loss for that game was at Westholt. Get these sound adjustments here scheduled and get things straightened out so you can hear a little better at home. We appreciate your patience sticking with us here. First time on the road this season announcing Northeast Nebraska basketball. Cedar Catholic in faced off against West Central. A game that was played in the holiday tournament at Wayne State College. West Central is from South Dakota. Next night, faced off against South Yeah. What? No, but I'm having all kinds of issues, so I muted it and I'm sending him a message to go to commercial. Give me 1 second.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs, whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody. Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit ExplorerCU.com to join the journey today.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel, Nebraska, hoping we get our technical difficulties straightened out as we're just about set to go a couple minutes away as the Bears taking on Cedar Catholic. Trojans coming into town, and they are 3-6 on the season, 9 games total, but they find themselves ranked number 10 in Class D1. The Lady Bears sitting just above 500 at 6-5 on the season. We broke things down a little bit for Cedar Catholic. Dakota Valley was their most recent game, a loss that took place at home. They ran Dakota Valley right up through the third quarter, played them very tough, and Dakota Valley is equivalent to a Class B school out of South Dakota. And then the game previous to that one was against these Lady Bears on New Year's Eve, a 70-52 loss. But in that game specifically, the Lady Bears shot 65% from three-point land, so very, very good shooting down the stretch. We'll see if that happens again tonight for the Lady Bears. Quickly, we'll go over the Bears' schedule. A couple of the games that highlight, they've lost also to number 7 Crofton and to a 9-2 West Holt team. The other loss coming against number 1 Pender. Pender seems to be the class of the field. They're sitting at 10-1, and that was a dominant victory, almost doubled the scoreboard. Another loss against Elkhorn Valley. They are 9-0, ranked number 3, a solid victory for Elkhorn Valley against these Lady Bears. We will have more on Elkhorn Valley because we're going to announce them tomorrow night as they play Hartington Newcastle. Let's take a look at quickly the starting lineup for the Trojans. These starting lineups brought to you by Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, your trusted Zematic and Lindsay dealer in Hartington, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation. Starters for Cedar Catholic will be Cameron Lecker, Savannah Pick, Aniston Wortman, Bryn Berniker, and Addison Walter. Head coach is Craig Wortman. We'll now have the national anthem coming up. We'll take a quick break, come back. We'll have the tip-off and break things down here and talk a little more basketball as well. Back in a couple of minutes on KYN TV.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hardington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hardington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cold weather is here, and while the kids are warming up for tip-off, it's time to get your pivots ready for winter. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hardington is your local Lindsay dealer for complete winter maintenance on Zimmatic pivots and more. Their certified techs use genuine Lindsay parts to protect performance and uptime, so your operation is ready on day one of the growing season. Book your service today at 402-254-9557 or stop by 301 West South Street in Hardington. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, keeping your operation moving season after season.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs, whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody. Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit ExplorerCU.com to join the journey today.
Welcome back to Laurel, Nebraska for Northeast Nebraska coverage of Hardington Cedar Catholic Trojan basketball. Tonight, the number 10 ranked Trojans take on the Laurel-Concord-Coleridge Lady Bears. Thanks for tuning in to our pregame brought to you by Moody Motors. We mentioned Cedar Catholic's starting lineup. We'll quickly get to the Laurel-Concord-Coleridge Bears starting lineup as well. Number 2, Hattie McCorkindale. Number 11, Carly Coles. Renna Rasmussen. Kata Erickson, and number 22 is Carly Ferris. We are set to go here from Laurel at the jump. Addison Walter jumps up and it's going to be tipped off, recovered by the Bears. Will have first go on offense. Bears in their white trimmed in orange, Cedar Catholic red trimmed in white, playing on an all black colored floor. Driving into the paint, putting up a shot, can't get it to go. That's going to be Erickson, tipped off out of bounds off of a Lady Bear, and it will be Trojans basketball. Just underway here in Laurel. I haven't been here since they had the construction work done about 2 years ago. I've never seen a completely black basketball court, just a different look. Trojans now facing man-to-man defensive pressure. Driving on the left wing, it's going to be Savannah Pick, looking somewhere to go. Loses the handle on it, it's going to be taken away. Stolen is Carly Coles of Laurel, pushing up the floor. One-hand pass, reverse layup, can't get it to go. That was Ferris trying to get it, and now quickly going the other direction is going to be Wortman. Wortman dribbles right side, pulls up her dribble, kicks back out to the trailer. Three-point shot goes up, no good. That was Lecker, couldn't get it to go, but the offensive board pulls it down and puts it back up is Savannah Pick, and Trojans take a quick 2-0 lead, 1 minute off the clock here in Laurel. Three-quarter court. Now it looks like a trap pressure being applied coming across the timeline, and now it's going to be stepping out of bounds. Referee signals we are going to be going the other direction. So a quick turnover. Trojans will get it right back. Trojans left wing with the basketball now. It's going to be Berniker, gives it up to Wortman, and rather that's going to be Walter, and she's going to be called for the travel. Quite a few players right there in the close proximity. Couldn't quite see who had it at first. And now in the backcourt facing full court man-to-man defensive pressure. The Bears quick passing, get it across, and now they got a 3-on-2. Driving into the paint, putting up a shot, getting it to go. That is going to be Rasmussen, the layup, going right at Walter. Quick passing. Trojans now back on their half-court offense. Walter, top of the key, dribbles right side, goes up strong, right-handed, can't get the roll. Battle for the rebound, clearing the boards away is going to be Erickson of the Bears. Erickson dribbles it up left wing, facing pressure from Berniker, coming off a screen, and now she's going to have to pick up her dribble, and they pass it around the horn. 6:11 to go in this opening period, all tied up at 2. Driving into the right corner, putting up a shot, can't get it to go, nowhere to go for it. Now battle for the rebound. It's going to be cleared out this time by Aniston Wortman, and she kicks it to the trailer, who's Lecker. Setting a screen, coming across. Lecker, nowhere to go. It's kind of in that corner by half court. Now she gets it away. Passing down to the right wing, blocking foul is going to be called. Foul will be called on the Bears. Foul that time was on number 11, Coles. That's her first. Pass comes out near the top of the key. Wortman, they swing it around to Lecker on the left side, and now they get Walter up top. Kind of playing a three-person game as now the Bears have settled back into a 2-3 zone defense. Basketball, left wing, taken away from Pick. This time stolen away was going to be Erickson again with the basketball. Dribbles down the right side, passes it up, going to give it to Coles, and they play a two-person game out front. Cedar Catholic still in man-to-man defensive pressure. Long cross pass from one side of the court to the other, but it was handled well. And now trying to do a give and go. Backdoor cutter, no good. It's going to be tipped off out of bounds. Go off of Erickson's fingertips, and it'll be a turnover. So quick couple turnovers there by the Bears. Going to give it right back to Cedar Catholic. Still two points apiece for each team. The Trojans, a couple times this year, they've got into that 50-point number, but majority of the time it's between 20, 30. A couple times they've touched 40. Just not putting up historic numbers that they have. Long pass, shot's going to go up, and now battle for the rebound as Wortman tries to get the rebound down underneath the basket, and it was going to be settled right on the out-of-bounds line, so it will be off of Cedar Catholic. Trojans now all in full court pressure applied on the Bears. Trying to get it across, and now a battle for the basketball taken away by Wortman. One dribble, puts it up too strong. Clearing the boards away is Berniker. Can't get it to go as well, and now still a battle for the rebound. This time clearing it away is going to be Coles. Two easy shots there by Cedar Catholic. Couldn't get him to go down. Coles, right wing. She's going to find Rasmussen. And now they give it to Erickson. Drives in, right-handed runner, can't get it to go. Battle for the board, and I believe a foul is going to be called on Cedar Catholic. It is. It's going to be a foul on Savannah Pick. They were battling for the rebound of that basketball, and Pick just kind of undercut the Bears player. Still 4.5 minutes to go in this opening period. We're all tied up at 2, and a scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Where the banks have their branches, the Bank of Hartington has their roots. And now travel out near the top of the key in the front court. Just got the ball there and couldn't quite get the player, didn't get it down before they took a step. You see that quite a few times throughout a game or a course of a game. Walking it up the center of the court, coming across the Bear logo is going to be Wortman. Hands it off to Walter. Walter dribbles in and loses a hand on it. Just partially tipped up, and now it was kind of a loose ball there. Cedar does secure the loose ball. Wortman dribbles in, 15-foot left wing. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound clearing it away. This time is Irwin. Check that, McCorkindale. And now a long outlet pass going to go up strong and in. With the basket is Renna Rasmussen. She gets that one to go, so 2 points to her credit. I accidentally said Irwin there for a second. You see these same kids play year after year as now Rasmussen makes that free throw. And they take a 5-2 lead. We saw Tally Irwin play with number 2 for 4 years. She was a starter player And I've announced so many games with her that it just seemed normal to call her name, but she is no longer at the school. Cedar Catholic with the basketball. Driving in, right-handed kick out, jump shot. It's going to go up, no good. That time it was Autumn Cottle with a shot. And now the putback up and in on the offensive glass. Where Cedar waiting for there it does update on the scoreboard. It's waiting for them like, yeah, they need update. Quickly at the other end of the floor is the Bears driving into the paint, taken away. This time Walter's going to take it away, and she's going to be fouled in the backcourt. Foul this time's on number 20. That's Rasmussen. And the Trojans now bring it up the floor. Settling into the half-court offense, a good shove off there. You can probably hear that on my microphone. No foul called. Shot goes up. A three-pointer by Walter. Kind of a kick out in the right corner. Walter gets that one to go, and now she is trying to find a rhythm, and now a technical foul is going to be called on the floor. That's one of those, it's called on the coaching staff for the Bears. So what happened there was a very aggressive elbow shove off by a Trojan player that was not called. And they miss them from time to time. They're just like you and I. They make mistakes or don't see something, don't have the right angle. And they just kept on the ref. So 2 free throws were made there by Walter. She continues some good shooting. At the 2:52 mark, Trojans now take a 9-5 lead. As the gym continues to fill up, boys' game is coming to follow. Trojans will get the basketball back following that technical. Lecker, top of the key, trying to come off a screen, set by Cottle. Nowhere to go, kick back up Walter. Drives in, left-handed, up, too strong. And rebound's going to be cleared away this time by Rasmussen. Rasmussen, outlet pass, is going to go to Coles, right wing, and she'll dribble it up across the timeline. Driving into the paint, coming off a screen, kick out, three-pointer on the way. This time is Ferris, and that's good. Score big with the products and services at Security Bank. That three-pointer made by Carly Ferris, the senior for the Bears. And now a foul in the backcourt. Trojans trying to bring it in, losing the handle on it, and a foul will be called on Cedar Catholic. Foul that time is going to be on number 23. That's Madison Eichhoff, the sophomore. First free throw is good. Shooting that free throw is Coles. And I'm just listening in my earpiece here as the referees are discussing things down at the officials table. You see that. Sometimes the games are smooth and they flow real good, and sometimes they're kind of choppy, and it's just how it goes. Right now, and the offensive board is going to be cleared away this time by Laurel. Three-point shot goes up. It's good. What a trip for the Bears. That time that three-pointer is good by Erickson. They were down 9-5, and in a span of about 10 seconds, now the Trojans are going to lose it out of bounds quickly, turning the basketball over. The Bears were down 9-5, and literally in about 10-15 seconds off the clock, they take an 11-9 lead. So the official timeout here, they're just kind of pausing, making sure they got everything ready and correct in the book. And now they do, so they let the ball come into play. Bears will have the basketball. Driving in, kick out left corner. Swing it back up around the top of the horn. It's going to go to Erickson. Back door. Put up a shot. Can't get it to go. That's Rasmussen. Solid passing there by the Lady Bears. I mentioned just a couple nights ago, Trojans lost to this Bears team, and that was when they were shooting just lights out. 65% officially from three-point range. At the free throw line this time, a couple bounces, and Rasmussen can't get this one to go. Checking in for Cedar Catholic will be number 11. Bryn Berniker checks back in, and Walter will head to the bench. 1:49 to go in this quarter. Second one is good by Rasmussen. Trojans have it, facing man-to-man defensive pressure now. Wortman dribbles right, gives up to Autumn Cottle, dribbles into the free throw line, kick back out to Wortman. She's going to try to drive in and get a little bit of clearance, nowhere to go. And now quickly on the right side. Very quick passing. There's a lot more passing going on than I'm calling right now. That's how quickly they're going back and forth. With the ball, Eichhoff on the left wing, trying to get it to Wortman. They get it to her, but she's well guarded, and now another travel is going to be called. Call that a defensive pressure, as now another official timeout on the floor. Somebody's got, they got something holding their hair in place. They're not supposed to, so they got that taken care of. But the defensive pressure is applied by Carly Coles and forced that turnover. Quickly at the other end. Now three-point shot goes up, no good. That was McCorkindale looking somewhere to go. Cedar Catholic's going to get the rebound. Quickly now pushing it up the floor is Wortman. Right-handed up, too strong. Rebound, clearing it away is the Bears. Trojans kind of went through a little spot there where they were shooting lights out. Now a little bit of a cold stretch coming in. Playing around the horn. Nice Euro step, this time by Rasmussen. Can't get it to go. Rebound, clearing it away is Cedar Catholic. A lot of times that Euro step, you can hear people in the fans, they're calling it, oh, it's a travel. And it does. It looks like it. But when the players do it right, it is fun to watch. Three-point shot goes up by Wortman. Quick shot, no good. Battle for the board, and now a foul's going to be called. I think this is on the Trojans. It is. This is going to be on Bryn Berniker. And now the Trojans have 5 fouls. So 5 fouls for the Trojans, 3 for the Bears. And that'll mean free throws here for the remaining 30 seconds of this first quarter anytime the Trojans commit a foul. First one's on its way. No good. And that is McCorkindale, the junior, shooting for the Bears. Walter checks in. Berniker goes to the bench. It's just a good rebounding substitution right there. Nothing to rebound, though. Nothing but net for McCorkindale, her first point. Shot clock turned off. 23 seconds, clock rolling as Cedar walks it across the timeline. Now they come to the right wing, trying to flash it into the middle of the paint going to Walter, but they're kind of double teaming and a lot of contact. Now they get it to her. Turns around, 4 feet, goes up strong. Partially blocked, no foul called. Ball's on the floor, and the coach of the Bears is screaming for a timeout, and he gets that timeout called. 4.8 seconds to go, and they'll take that timeout. We will take it with them back to Laurel in 30 seconds on KYN TV.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
Timeouts are brought to you by Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. 4 seconds, 2 seconds. Bears get it in play. Cross the timeline, and they don't even throw up a half-court shot. And the time will expire. At the end of one period of play, the Bears lead the Trojans 14-9. We'll take a break, come back, have second quarter action back in 1 minute on KYN TV.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer.
Well, welcome back to Laurel, Nebraska for Northeast Nebraska basketball coverage. Hardington Cedar Catholic, Laurel-Concord-Coleridge Bears. After one period of play, 14-9. Bears on top. Three-point shot goes up by Walter. It's good. That three-pointer brought to you by Security Bank. That was from almost NBA range. And Walter shooting very well for Cedar Catholic here in this first half. Foul going to be committed on the Trojans as soon as the basketball come into play. At the time I was starting to announce that there was a foul. Just they didn't waste no time. So one foul on Cedar Catholic as they now trail 14-12. Bears with the basketball. Setting things up. Now it looks like it is a zone by the Trojans coming out of that break. Shot goes up. Long outlet pass from Walter to Lecker. It's going to be saved, and they kick it back out to Walter. Thought about a three, did not. They get it back to Lecker. She drives right baseline. Tough pass, but it's going to be saved by Berniker. Quickly now, Wortman step in, 17 feet, no good. Offensive board by Savannah Pick. Turns around, goes up, and gets the roll, and one. Savannah Pick, her second offensive board. She now has 4 points. She'll be at the line shooting a one. Foul that time was on number 23. That's Boston Brown. Her first personal foul. Too strong on that shot, but offensive board by Walter. Put back up, no good. Battle for the rebound, and now clearing it away is the Bears. Long push up the left side. Looked like it was a block, pretty good, but still foul will be called. Foul this time's on the Trojans, number 11, Brandon Berniker. I think it was all ball with a hand, but there's probably a lot of other contact there. At the free throw line, shooting no good on the first one, and this is Rasmussen. So it's been kind of Rasmussen and Walter doing most of the shooting now. Second shot, no good, and it's going to go up this time, clearing it away as Walter. So Trojans have the basketball. Coming across the timeline, Wortman wanted to go right, now decides to go left. Get it back to the left side is going to go to Lecker. They're facing a 2-3 zone, and the Trojans look like they're kind of stumbling a little bit. But instead, Lecker at the perfect time just says, you know what, I'm going to shoot a three. She does not shoot long shots very often. She has that one to go. Now 17-14, Cedar Catholic back out on top. That's 8 unanswered by the Trojans. Pass is going to go in low to Rasmussen. Turn around, shot goes up, it's good. She was matched up against Walter, but solid play for Rasmussen to get that one to go. Quickly, Trojans get it out into front court, setting up their offense. Again on the left side, now they get it to Walter. 15-foot left baseline, it's good. Back and forth these two teams go with 5:56 to go in the first half. Cedar Catholic on top, 19-16. Skip pass, right side's going to go up. Three-point shot, Bears, and it's going to touch the top support bars, so that's a dead ball. It will come right back to Cedar Catholic as the Bears are trying to get a quick three-point shot of their own. Walter unofficially got her for 10 points. On the boards now, the other end, and it's going to be a double dribble call. The ball kind of got caught in Wortman's hands, couldn't get it out on the pass. It was a quick 2-on-1, and it just one of those passes just did not get out of her hands, so she'll be called for double dribble, and they'll give it right back to the Bears. Bears cross the timeline. That's Coles. Pass around the horn. There's nobody down in the paint for the Bears. Almost everybody's out on the three-point range. Now they keep it right side. Erickson drives into the baseline. Almost tied it up. Now Erickson gets it back again. Goes up against Walter, and Walter's going to get a partial block. Taking it away, Cedar Catholic now. Lecker, she's going to clear the timeline on the left wing. Set up the offense against that zone defense. Now they get it off the give and go. Walter had a layup, couldn't get it to go. And quickly the Bears will push it up the floor. Trojans have had their chance there, just missed a few down low. Driving into the paint, knocking Walter to the ground. And a foul will be called on Addison Walter. I believe that's her first. Yes. So that's her first personal foul. At the free throw line will be Erickson of the Bears. First one's up, it's good. One more. And an out, does not go. Berniker with the rebound, and now they give it to Wortman. They clear things out. Still a looks like a 2-3 zone defense being applied, but it's really pulled out, kind of out to the wings. And that's a product of Cedar's three-point shooting they've done here recently. Berniker back up to Wortman on the left wing. Looking for somewhere to go, switches hands, goes up strong with the left-handed up, and she's going to be fouled. Shot does not go. White 23, that is going to be on Boston Brown, her second personal foul, as Carly Ferris looks to check in here after this first free throw by Wortman. Goes up, back of the iron, too strong. And now Walter checks out as well. Second free throw is good by Wortman. Quickly at the other end, Cedar Catholic looks like they're in their own zone defense, and they are. Coles with the basketball, looking for a cutter to the middle, can't get it to go. Now they skip pass, near side. Coles, three-point shot goes up, back of the iron, too strong, battle for the rebound. Clearing it away is Erickson, still battle for the board. And it was Hattie McCorkindale and a Trojan player, and they're going to call it off of Cedar Catholic. So Trojans, or rather the Bears, will inbound underneath their own basket. Ball comes in, they swing it around the horn, drive into the paint, kick out, three-point shot by Coles, it's good. Nice little play there. Coles was the inbounder, and you always watch. They get it back to those inbounders, and that's exactly what happened for that three-point play. All knotted up at 20 on the scoreboard. 3:50 to go here before the half. Driving into the paint is Pick. Can't get the shot to go. Long outlet pass for the Bears. Going to get to Erickson, and then stolen away and taken away this time is Lecker, and she's going to be fouled. Committing the foul is going to be number 21. That is Erickson. So 3 fouls apiece on each team as we are at that 3:43 mark to go before half. All tied up at 20. Again, it was an 18-point game, I believe, just a few nights ago. I have to look at my notes here, but it's in that range. And it was really complimentary shooting, especially from three-point land, for the Bears that led to that. Trojans now getting a little lax on their pass out near the top of the key, and it's going to be tipped off out of bounds. Trojans will get the basketball back. 21 seconds on a shot clock. Driving in, 15-foot right-handed jumper. It's going to go up and in. That's Savannah Pick. Nice little floater. She's got 6 so far. Bears skip it down to the left corner, kick back up to Erickson. Erickson's looking to get it to Coles. This is going to be almost taken away. Lecker almost had another steal. And now Coles gets it back up to Rasmussen, and they reset the offense. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Into the paint. They get it going up strong. Left-handed runner is Rasmussen. A lot of hash marks next to her name here. And we're almost done with this first half. Be sure to stick around for the Christensen Well and Irrigation halftime and stat show coming up here in just a few minutes. 17-foot jump shot goes up off the glass is Wortman. And that bumps Cedar Catholic back on top by 2, 24-22. That's Wortman's first field goal of the evening. Pass down low, goes up strong, can't get it to go. That was Rasmussen, and now putting it back up strong is Rasmussen. She's going to be fouled. Referee says Trojans number 2. That is Savannah Pick. That's her second personal foul with 2:28 to go in this opening half. Free throw on its way. No good. And that is, again, Rena Rasmussen, the 5'8" junior, getting the lion's share of the offensive looks so far here in the first half. Makes the second. And now Cedar Catholic will push. Comes up this time to Eichhoff. Quickly to the trailer, back to Walter. Can't get it to go. They find Berniker. Right wing good. About a 15-footer from Bryn Berniker. Now her first field goal, 26-23. And quickly at the other end, the Bears are going to lose it out of bounds. It's going to go off the hand of Carly Ferris. They're trying to get to her on the right wing, and she just lost the handle on it. Approaching that 2-minute mark before the half. Trojans have 30 seconds on this shot clock. Now facing man-to-man defensive pressure are the Trojans from the Bears. Walter out front, dribbles in left-handed, goes up strong, up and in. She just took that one and said, I'm going all the way to the hoop. 28-23, 5-point advantage for Cedar Catholic now. Pass on the right wing is going to come back up to Rasmussen. Dribbles into the free throw line. Kick out left baseline. Nowhere to go. Back up top. Wanted to shoot a three. This time was Coles, well guarded by Berniker. Instead, she drives into the paint. Puts up her left-handed runner. No good. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be the Bears are going to bring it down. Foul is going to be on Madison Eichhoff, the 5'6" sophomore for Cedar Catholic. As at the free throw line will be Carly Ferris. First one's on its way. No good. Couple subs check in, and now one more free throw to go. It is good. So Ferris makes one of two. Minute and a half to go here before the half. With the basketball is Wortman. Dribbles into the paint, kick out left wing, and out. Foul is going to be called. Yep, that foul is going to be called on Wortman. As she was passing it, she ran into, just kind of bulldozed over another player. So quickly going right back to the Bears with the basketball. Dribbling around the top of the horn to get the basketball now to Erickson on the right corner. Kick back up top of the key is Rasmussen. Rasmussen now looking for Coles. Couldn't get a handle on it. There was a battle for it, but it's going to be tipped off out of bounds off of Walter. Now the basketball coming in right underneath their own basket. Bears look and now bring it clear out to the top. They reset everything. Kata Erickson down to the left corner to Coles. Coles looking for Rasmussen to flash across the paint. Gets it to her. A lot of contact. No foul called. 50 seconds to go. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Battle for the basketball. Now it's cleared away. Pass cross court. Get it to Coles. 1 second. Not going to get it off. And there is a shot clock violation. I got a good round of applause from the Cedar fans that have made the trip down here. Trojans will get the basketball back. 32 seconds on the shot, 36 on the game clock. So the Bears could get one more possession. Step back, almost shot a three. That time was Walter. Gives it up. Now going to go left wing. 3-point shot this time by Madison Erickson. That's going to miss its mark and sail out of bounds. Check that, Madison Eichhoff. Right there was Erickson for the Bears, trying to get that rebound before it sailed out. Shot clock now turned off for the remainder of this first half. 22.3 on the clock. Bears have it. Coles dribbles across the timeline, directing traffic. Wants to come off a screen, and she just throws it out of bounds. Had three players off to the right side on the right wing, and just accidentally threw that one into about row two. So now some starters checked back in for Cedar Catholic. On the floor, this final 14 seconds will be all the starters for the Trojans. It was, I think there was 3 subs on the court before that. 10 seconds. Crossing the timeline now is Wortman. So kind of play the Trojans got dialed up here. 6 seconds. Drive in, kick out, 3-point shot on the way. This time by Lecker. Partially blocked. Rebound, clearing it away is the Bears. 1 second, and there's the buzzer. At the end of one half of play, Trojans lead the Bears 28-24. Take a break, come back. We'll talk the halftime show and stats. We'll be back in a couple of minutes on KYN TV.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hardington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hardington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cold weather is here, and while the kids are warming up for tip-off, it's time to get your pivots ready for winter. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hardington is your local Lindsay dealer for complete winter maintenance on Zematic pivots and more. Their certified techs use genuine Lindsay parts to protect performance and uptime, so your operation is ready on day one of the growing season. Book your service today at 402-254-9557 or stop by 301 West South Street in Hardington. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, keeping your operation moving season after season.
Welcome back here to Laurel, Nebraska. After one half of play, Cedar Catholic is on top of the Laurel-Concord-Coleridge Bears, 28-24. I'm Scott Ulrich, bringing you tonight's broadcast. And let's talk a little bit of halftime, and the halftime show brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry, and your local Oranki irrigation systems dealer. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com. Cedar Catholic got behind, I believe it was 14-9, and then turn of events, a technical foul got involved there. Trojans kind of came out, quickly scored 8 or 9 unanswered, and then it was kind of a seesaw back and forth going down the stretch in that second quarter. But this has all the makings of a shootout right to the end. 28-24, very close matched game. Some three-pointers by Cedar Catholic, kind of keeping things just a point or two ahead, or at least an advantage just a touch. Not seeing that three-point shooting as much by the Bears. Let's break things down, and we do that by the stats. And they are, again, brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation. First up for the Bears, 24 points. Hattie McCorkindale, 1 point. Carly Coles had 4. Kata Erickson, 4. Carly Ferris, 4. And Arena Rasmussen had 11. Cedar Catholic, the point guard, one of them. They got like 3 point guards, a little bit unique. As it is, Cameron Lecker had a 3-pointer. Savannah Pick had 6. Aniston Wortman had 3. Bryn Bernicker, 2. And Addison Walter, I got her for 14. The official book up there on the wall says 12. So the math don't quite add up just right, but all my notes are done here unofficially, and it gets you a good feel of the game. But as it is, we'll go with the official one up on the clock, and that says Walter has 12 points. She has 2 3-pointers to her credit. Those stats brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation. Take a break, come back, we'll talk more basketball and the out-of-town scoreboard back in a couple of minutes on KYN TV.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody. Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at Mount Marty mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Laurel, Nebraska. This is the halftime show brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation. We went over the stats, broke this game down, but there's a lot of games taking place throughout northeast Nebraska and working your way out west as well. And this is the out-of-town scoreboard. Number 1, Pender, the Pendragons. They're in Class C2. They're taking on Lions Decatur Northeast. They're D1. At the end of the first half, it's all Pender, 46-5. Looks like the Pendragons are going to make another trip down to Lincoln. At least on current track, they are playing amazing basketball. In D1 as well, trying to get through some northeast Nebraska teams here. Number 7, Elgin Public Pope John, at the end of one period, leads St. Mary's from O'Neill 9-6. Low-scoring game, but that is at the end of one period of play. And many of the other games not reporting in or just have not started yet. One game we're looking for, number 5, Why Not, against Tri-County Northeast. We get that update, and this is all girls that we're talking about. Report the Blue Devils as soon as we can get that one. Jumping over, though, to Class C2. I mentioned Pender there. Number 7, Crofton. They trail at the half, 14-12 against Battle Creek. Battle Creek 5-5 on the year, not rated. Crofton 10-3 on the year, ranked number 7. Again, that game is at the half. Crofton found themselves in a tough game going against Cedar Catholic just a couple weeks ago. And Crofton able to close it out down the stretch, winning that game by 4. Game took place at Cedar Catholic. Those are all the games that are showing up so far that are from around the area. More scores will come in here as our game progresses as well. Take a break. Come back. We'll have second half action. This has been the Christensen Well and Irrigation Halftime Show. Back to Laurel in 2 minutes on KYN TV.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Cold weather is here, and while the kids are warming up for tip-off, it's time to get your pivots ready for winter. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hardington is your local Lindsay dealer for complete winter maintenance on Zimmatic pivots and more. Their certified techs use genuine Lindsay parts to protect performance and uptime, so your operation is ready on day one of the growing season. Book your service today at 402-254-9557 or stop by 301 West South Street in Hardington. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, keeping your operation moving season after season.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel, Nebraska. Just underway, Laurel with a basketball. Driving into the paint, kick back out. Rasmussen has it, top of the key. Shot clock down to 7 seconds. Driving into the paint, losing it, and it's going to be taken away. Cedar Catholic with the basketball. Wortman now turning, going north-south up the court. Kick back to the trailer. Lecker, too far for a three-pointer. And now Walter picking up the loose ball, goes up left hand, can't get the runner to go. Rebound clearing it away is the Bears. About a minute off the clock here in this second half. Going up strong, Rasmussen, no good, clearing the boards away. Addison Walter, long outlet pass to Wortman, right-handed up, too strong. And now an offensive board again by Pick. She goes up strong, and she'll be fouled. There's been several times that Cedar Catholic has went up for those layups, and they're just not converting. Very important in a close game. Savannah Pick. Free throw side iron, no good. She's looking for her first free throw of the night. She's got 3 field goals to her credit, 6 points total. Shots on its way, front of the iron, no good. Battle for the board, tipped out of bounds, and it's going to go off of Rasmussen. Credit Bernicker. Bryn Bernicker battling for the rebound. It's going to go off of Rasmussen and go out of bounds. So Cedar's going to get the basketball right back. 35-second fresh shot clock comes up. A little bit of wheel trying to get players to come through the paint. They get it now to Wortman. 10-foot shot. Right wing goes up. It's good. Aniston Wortman now has got 5 points. 30-24. 6-point lead for Cedar Catholic against the Bears team that beat them just a few days ago. Ball's going to swing right wing. Coles, 3-point shot, back iron, no good. Battle for the board, goes up, and it's going to be cleared away this time by Lecker. Lecker dribbling, now picks up her dribble in the backcourt. And they pass, and now they get it to Wortman as she crosses the timeline. Facing a zone defense again applied by the Bears. Now driving into the paint, just going around people and putting up a shot. It's going to be Walter. Can't get it to go, but she will go to the line shooting 2, says referee Corey Aldrich. I believe we have these 3 refs. I have Hardington, Norfolk, and Battle Creek is where these referees reside. Free throw on its way is good by Walter. She's got 13, leads all scorers. Boys are coming up next. Assistant coach Rick Keene sitting beside me. He can't wait to get it started. Free throw is good by Walter. And now turnover in the backcourt. Full court pressure. Putting pressure on Cole's going to sail out of bounds. Cedar's going to get the basketball right back. Trojans with the basketball, dribbling top of the key. Wortman. Double teamed, had to give it up this time to Walter. Walter just dribbles around players, loses the handle on it. Had an open layup in there, just kind of lost the handle on a basketball. Now they turn around and go the other direction. Coles, guarded by Bernicker, picks up her dribble at the elbow, swing over the top. This time looking for Erickson. Quick hand. I thought it was going to be a foul called on Pick. As it is, just knocked out of bounds. It will stay Bears basketball. Shot clock stays at 24 seconds. We're now under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Rasmussen, right wing. Now they swing it around the horn. All the way to Coles in the left corner. Getting into the point to Rasmussen. Can't get it to go. It's going to be tipped out of bounds off of, it's either Wortman or Bernicker. But it will go out of bounds, and it's going to stay Bears basketball. Inbounding will be Coles right underneath their own basket. Basket comes into play this time. It's going to go to Erickson. Swing it over the top of the defense. Looking for a three-pointer. Goes up. Can't get it to go as McCorkindale. Rebound clearing the boards way. Savannah Pick. Pick now 5:30 to go in this third quarter. Long outlet pass down. Can't get it to go. Now Lecker's going to secure it. Looking for somewhere to go. And timeout, I believe, is going to be taken. Timeouts taken by Cedar Catholic, and timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. We'll take it with them back to Laurel in 30 seconds on KYN TV.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
Score big with the products and services offered at Security Bank. That three-pointer good by Bryn Berniker. High arching shot to get over top of the defense. And now quickly at the other end of the floor. A block is going to take place. Going up for a shot that time was Carly Ferris and is blocked by Addison Walter. And it's going to stay Bears basketball. 35-24. So 7 unanswered points coming out of the halftime for Cedar Catholic. Bears still looking for their first point. With the ball, skip far side. They get it to McCorkindale. Drives in 10 foot off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound is going to be taken away. This time Wortman has it. Wortman dribbling off the right side, comes across the timeline. Coast to coast, right-handed up. It's a good. Shooting was a little tough that first half, so Wortman says, let's just drive it into the paint. Now a battle in the backcourt, taken away by Wortman again, up and in. And now a timeout is going to be taken. Timeouts here taken this time by Laurel, and this will be a full timeout. We're going to take it with them back to Laurel in 1 minute on KYN TV.
Want to make a difference and build a future in healthcare? The Avera Nursing Advantage at Mount Marty University offers you 2 years of educational funding plus a full-time nursing job at Avera once you graduate. That's $30,000 in funding, real-world work commitment for 3 years, and a career you'll be proud of. Apply in your sophomore year, study your BSN, and step directly into your nursing role. Start your journey today at mountmarty.edu.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
$11 unanswered points by Cedar Catholic to start this third quarter. We're about halfway through the quarter, and the Bears still looking for their first points. As the ball's going to sail out of bounds, it will be Bears basketball. So a fresh 35. They'll reset everything. 39-24, and a scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hardington. Coles with the basketball out near the top of the key. Swing it to the left side. That's Erickson looking to get it into the paint as Cedar settles back into... There's still a man-to-man. Now driving into the paint, putting up a runner. It's going to be good. That's Rasmussen. She just split the defense. Trojans were a man-to-man, but they sure collapsed down, and it looked like they were in a zone. Now pass across the timeline to get it to Wortman, back out to Lecker. Lecker lost the handle on it, and it's going to sail out of bounds and hit the referee, so it will be a turnover. Head coach Craig Wortman is changing the defense, pressure just a little bit. Put Aniston in the back row and brought up Berniker up front. Now with the basketball, left wing, Coles. And they have a 2-3 zone set up now as Cedar Catholic's defense. Swing right side, it's going to be tipped out of bounds. It will go, a great call there. It was tipped off of Lecker but then also getting the last touch on it was Erickson. So a turnover. Cedar Catholic's going to get it right back. Still 39-26. And now clock rolling, 3:39. Trojans setting up their half-court offense. Dribbling to the right side is Walter. Now they bring it back to the top of the key, trying to set things up and almost losing it. Instead, Walter does secure it. It was a loose ball. Walter gets it, goes up strong with right hand. A lot of contact, no foul called, but she does get the runner to go. Solid play there by Walter. Skip pass, far side for the Bears. Left side's going to go up. That's Erickson. 3-point, can't get it to go. Going up strong is Rasmussen. She's going to be fouled. Corey Ulrich, the referee, says foul is on number 33, Aniston Wortman. Check that is Addison Walter. Her second personal foul, so Rasmussen's going to go to the free throw line. First one on its way, and it's good. Unofficially, I got her for 14 points. Make it 15. So we're seeing kind of the two big scores from each team so far, but there's definitely other players that can turn on the scoring as well. Trojans facing their own full court pressure. They easily clear the timeline. Under 3 minutes to go now. Quick 3-point shot, side iron, no good. Battle for the board is going to be Wortman. She puts it back up and she's going to be fouled. A nice play there for Wortman. Gathered herself in the air, got the ball, and put the shot right back up instead of coming to the ground where there was lots of players waiting. She'll have 2 shots. First one on its way. Can't get it to go. Some ice-cold shooting going on at the free throw line. I don't keep total stats on those. It just has that feel that they're just making a few and missing some more, and that's one they missed there. Battle for the rebound, and that time it's going to be off of Berniker. And now Cedar Catholic pulls back there. Looks like a 1-1-3 as they settle back across half court. And now it's kind of a 2-3 zone. 2:40 to go in this third quarter. Trojans still on top, 41-28. It's been all Cedar Catholic here in the second half. Pass cross court. It's going to be knocked away. Wortman tips that one, and it goes up into the stands as the Bears will reset their offense. 18 seconds to go in this shot clock. And now passing out on the wings, trying to find an opening spot. Going into the paint. It's going to be taken away. This time with it is Lecker, and she'll dribble across court, setting up half-court offense, looking to get it to Walter, nowhere to go. Now they get it to Savannah Pick. She dribbles around the horn, hands it off to Madison Eichhoff. Eichhoff dribbles in 15 feet, kind of loses the handle on it, and now a jump ball is going to be called. It will stay Trojan basketball. 2:10 to go in this third quarter, 41-28. That scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hardington. Savannah Pick looking to inbound. Looking for cutters in the paint, no one to go. Now comes into the corner. 3-point shot goes up, no good. That was Wortman. And Rasmussen will clear the boards away for the Bears. Rasmussen to Coles out top. Now they get it down to Erickson on the right wing. Skip pass far side. Taken away this time is Wortman. She's going unopposed to the other end of the court. Lays it up and in. Aniston Wortman had 3 points at the half. Now she has 11. So been very aggressive on the defensive side after the halftime break. Laurel now with the ball, and a foul is going to be called, blocking foul. I did not see the play, so. Yep, and the referee had to take a double look as well. I think that is on Walter. That is her third personal foul. So Walter's got 3, so does Aniston Wortman. She has 3. As Rasmussen makes the first free throw. Couple subs check out. Those 2 that I just mentioned have the 3 fouls. They come out for Cedar Catholic. So on the floor for the Trojans will be Savannah Pick, Lecker, Mara Berniker, Bryn Berniker, and Madison Eichhoff. Second one is good by Rasmussen. Trojans have it. Enough for a couple possessions yet if you divide it out by the shot clock. Pick on the right side, dribbles down into the baseline, nowhere to go, kick back out. They reset the offense with Mara Berniker on the right wing. Getting it now down into the paint. It's going to go into Pick, and she's going to be fouled from the backside. I believe committing that foul is number 5. That's Willa Roberts. Yep, Willa Roberts is officially called for that. She's a 5'4" freshman. So a lot of younger players also getting some playing time. Comes into Pick, down low to Mara. Turns around, shots blocked. Mara Bernicker's shot was blocked right away that time, and that was Carly Ferris. Bears now driving into the paint. A lot of steps called, and there's a jump called. So it's going to stay Bears basketball. It looked like a lot of steps, but it was just one of those. The ball was kind of tied up by a couple of players there. Ball comes in. Bears have it now. 25 seconds on the shot clock. 1 minute exactly to go in this third quarter. It's been all Cedar Catholic here in the third quarter. Left wing. Swing it back up to the top. Now driving in Rasmussen. Sidesteps a player and goes up strong. She's going to be fouled. Mara Bernicker, I believe. Yep, committed that foul. And at the free throw line will be Rasmussen. First one's up, and she is rock solid shooting free throws. Second one's up, nothing but net on both of those. 47 on the game clock, 32 on the shot. Bears going to get it back if everything plays out like it should. Trojans with the basketball now. Left wing playing a 3-person game. Now driving in the paint is Lecker, and she's going to be called for the travel. She knew it right away, too. She's like, do I go up for the layup or do I hand it off to Mara Bernicker? And the travel is called. So now the shot clock is turned off. 34.6 seconds to go in this third quarter. It was 28-24 at the half. And Cedar Catholic has stretched it out to 43-32. But just in the last couple minutes is when the Bears actually put some points up on the board. Bears with the basketball. Left wing, three-point shot's going to go up by Coles. No good. Rebound, battle for the ball. And picking it up will be the Bears. And he's going to throw it off. It's going to hit Rasmussen in the face, and it will go out of bounds. Just one of those who wasn't ready for that throw. So the Trojans will have it with 16 seconds to go on the clock. Inbound to Lecker in the backcourt. Comes across the timeline and immediately faces defensive pressure. Coming off a screen, hands it off to Eichhoff, back up top of the key. Looking to get it to Pick, and Pick has it now, and almost a loss. It's going to be picked up, and now another travel is going to be called, I believe. Yes. Trojans had a chance there. Madison Eichhoff was trying to get a handle on the ball and trying to get a shot, and it just was not meant to be. So a travel is going to be called there as well. 1 second, Bears get it into play. They put a shot up, it's off the glass, front iron, and no good. That was close. At the end of three quarters, 43-32 is your score. Take a break, come back. We'll have fourth quarter action in 1 minute on KYN TV.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Glenn and Top Crop bring us back here to Laurel, Nebraska. Scott Ulrich bringing you tonight's broadcast of Northeast Nebraska basketball coverage. Cedar Catholic, number 10 ranked in Class D1, playing against the Laurel-Concord-Coleridge Bears. Bears just above 500 basketball at 6-5 on the year, but they did get a victory against the Trojans here just a few days ago. Trojans will have the basketball first. leading 43-32. And Cedar needs a win tonight against this ball club. Going in for the shot, can't get the layup to go, is Wortman. Battle for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds, off of a Bears player, and that was Boston Brown. So Cedar Catholic gets it back, and a fresh 35. Pick looking to inbound. Comes up to Wortman. Three-point shot's good. Score big with the products and services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. That three-pointer by Wortman now stretches the Trojans' lead, 46-32. I mentioned a little, and now it tipped off out of bounds as the Bears were passing out in the front court. Tipped out of bounds off of Berniker. I mentioned in the pregame and start of the game that it was just a couple nights ago when the Bears won that game against Cedar Catholic. Just lights out shooting. And the Trojans are picking up their shooting here in the second half. As it is, Bears going to throw into the paint, turn around, shot's going to go up, and it is good. That was Rasmussen. Foul's going to be committed by Addison Walter, her fourth. She smiles. That's not something you can argue. As it is, a three-point play is good by Rasmussen. Her tally sheet is looking fantastic. I'm pretty sure head coach Craig Wortman asked if he wanted to come out, and she waved him off like, nope, staying in. So Walter stays in with 4, and now taking it away in the front court. This is Rasmussen stealing it away from Wortman, going up strong, and she'll be fouled by Savannah Pick. That is Pick's third foul. So far, I have Rasmussen on the night. 13 free throws. I don't know how many she's missed, but I know she's made 13 of them. One more to go here after that miss, and that one is good. A lot of points there for the Bears at the free throw line. Now, full court pressure being applied by the Bears, crossing the timeline to a wide open Berniker down low, goes up, can't get the runner to go. Easy shots there for Cedar Catholic, and they hopefully do not prove to be trouble down the stretch. Missing it now, the Bears have it. Rasmussen, left wing, drives into the paint, puts up a left-handed runner, knocked out by Savannah Pick. The battle for the loose ball, and now foul's going to be called this time, and it's going to be Bryn Berniker. Ball was knocked out by Savannah Pick. Quick hands knocking it out as Rasmussen was driving in for an easy layup. So that's the third on Berniker. Fresh 35 for the Bears and 6:46 to go in this game, trailing 46-37. Drive into the paint, Boston Brown puts up a three from the left side. It's good. Boston Brown's first bucket of the night, and it's a big one, a three-pointer, as Cedar Catholic clears the timeline, and now the Laurel Bears fans come to life. 6-point game, spinning around, putting up a jumper, 10 feet, can't get it to go. This time is Wortman. The iron has just gotten a little bit smaller looking up there for Cedar Catholic shooters in the last few minutes. Driving into the paint, partially blocked. Rasmussen was going for a layup, and now a timeout is going to be taken. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. The Trojans want to talk things over. They lead 46-40. We'll be back in 1 minute on KYN TV.
I'm Brett Wiedenfeld, Chief Financial Officer and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hartington, and I'm also a Northeast Nebraska pork producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we have the tools and knowledge to help your operation grow. We know the needs of our producers and are eager to assist with the demands of your farm. How do we know? Because our Ag Lenders have true Ag experience. Call our experienced Ag Lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Cold weather is here, and while the kids are warming up for tip-off, it's time to get your pivots ready for winter. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington is your local Lindsay dealer for complete winter maintenance on Zematic pivots and more. Their certified techs use genuine Lindsay parts to protect performance and uptime, so your operation is ready on day one of the growing season. Book your service today at 402-254-9557 or stop by 301 West South Street in Hartington. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, keeping your operation moving season after season.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel as Cedar Catholic now with the basketball, and turning around going for a layup is Walter, and she is going to be called for the travel. So 5:59 to go in this contest. Trojans up by 6, and they turn it over. Now full court pressure being applied by Cedar Catholic as well, trying to slow down this Bears offense. Has picked up steam as we've gotten into this fourth quarter. Rasmussen clears about the three-point line, kicks it out left side. Erickson can't get it to go. Rasmussen with a board, kick out to Boston Brown, and now a foul's going to be called. Aniston Wortman with the foul called. That's going to be her fourth. That's the fourth team foul on the Trojans. No fouls on the Bears. We'll see if those things come into play. Now it's going to be inbounded. Clear out near the logo. Swing it around Boston Brown. Now to Coles. Three-point shot from the left wing. It's good. Laurel is starting to light it up. And they're closing a gap. 46-43. It was about a 14-point game at one point. And now timeout. Another timeout's going to be taken. Cedar Catholic just needs to get in a rhythm. They're having troubles there. We'll take a timeout quickly with them as well. Back in 30 seconds on KYN TV.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit ExplorerCU.com to join the journey today.
Scott Ark back in Laurel. Two almost consecutive timeouts there taken by Cedar Catholic. And now as they try to inbound the basketball, it's going to be taken away. Stolen this time by Erickson and going up strong, and it's going to miss the layup, and now a foul is called. Unbelievable play there. Erickson had a wide open layup, missed it, and in a battle for the rebound, Cedar Catholic picks it up and Erickson picks up the foul. So now there's one team foul as Trojans face full court pressure. In the backcourt now, Lecker to Wortman, rather that Walter. She now dribbled across the timeline, gets it to Pick. Pick's trying to sidestep a defender, and a blocking foul is called. This time it's going to be on Carly Ferris. Close to a travel, but as it is, it will be a shooting foul. And going to the line, shooting two will be Savannah Pick. Pick, the senior, has 6 points all in the first half. Free throw on its way. That one's good. These are important ones here as you get down the stretch at that 5-minute mark. Free throws win or lose you games a lot of times. Second one on its way. In and out, no good. Battle for the board. Rasmussen will clear it away for the Bears. 47-43, 4-point game at 5 minutes to go in the game. Coles dribbles right wing, guarded by Pick. Gives it up to Boston Brown. Now to the trailer is going to be Erickson. Can't get that one to go. Rebound clearing it away that's Lecker. Lecker gets the basketball now back to Wortman, and they bring it up, and head coach Craig Wortman's calling for horns. I've heard him call this for years, but I don't know what it means. As it is, the basketball is going to go down to the paint, trying to get it, and it's going to be an out of bounds off of Cedar Catholic, so a turnover. It's just a lot of motion when they call that horn. They come around the top of the key and set some screens, and that's what they were looking for there, and it's just going to stay a lot of bounds. As it is, 4:30 to go. Bears with the basketball. Ball's on the floor, and a timeout. 30-second timeout is going to be called. Timeouts brought to you by Top Crop. We're going to take it with the Bears back to Laurel in 30 seconds on KYN TV.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel, Nebraska. Fourth quarter action, 4:28 to go in this game. Cedar Catholic on top, 47-43. Driving into the paint, going up strong is Erickson, right-handed up and in. Erickson's first points of the second half, and they were big ones. Now it's only a 2-point game. Wortman with the basketball, dribbles into the elbow, gives it up to Lecker. Lecker, a right-handed running jump hook, can't get it to go off the glass. Battle for the rebound, clearing it away this time is going to be Carly Ferris for the Bears. Head coach Craig Wortman says, stop the basketball. He wanted to get things stopped, and now driving into the paint, and a travel is going to be called. Trojans kind of left the gate open there, right into the paint, and they got lucky that there was a travel call. Just got to stop that basketball as Coles was coming straight down the middle. Under 4 minutes to go in this game. It's tightened up for sure on the scoreboard, 47-45 for the basketball out near the top of the key. That's Wortman. She has 4 fouls. Walters on the floor as well. She has 4 as well. Wortman now right wing, dribbles into the paint, puts up a shot. It went in, but the ref says no shot, so it's going to be a blocking foul. Foul on the Bears is going to be on number 11. That's Coles. So if it's no shot, they're lining up like it's free throws, but it won't be. That's only the 3rd team foul on the Bears. Now ball comes into play. Comes to Walter, right down low, goes up strong, right-handed up, and it's good. A lot of contact, no foul called. I think it was just a hand-on-hand. It was a good block there, but as it was, it went in for Walter. Now Rasmussen at the other end, spins around, loses a defender, and Rasmussen answers right back. 49-47, approaching that 3 minutes to go. Wortman, left wing to Pick. Now to Lecker, they're coming off of the screen. They get it back to Walter, passing out near the top of the key. And swinging around, left-handed, strong, up and in. That is Bryn Berniker. And Berniker stretches the Trojans' lead back up to 4. Quickly at the other end, no one stops the basketball, and Coles drives into the paint. Could be a little fatigue. The defense seems to be getting a little bit tired for both teams. We're still 51-49. It's a 2-point game. 2.5 to go in this game. Berniker, backdoor cutter is going to go to Lecker. She's going to lose it off of her heel. She lost the handle on it, and it bounced off of her heel, and right there was Corey Ulrich, the veteran referee from Hartington, Newcastle, making the accurate call right in front of him. Bears now have the basketball, and they're going to lose it right in front of the same referee. He was 3 feet from it and just went off the hands of Erickson, and it's going to sail out of bounds. So Trojans going to get it right back. 2:25 to go in this game. Madison Eichhoff checks in. Lecker checks out for Cedar. Walking across the timeline this time is Wortman. Trying to set up a screen is Walter. Wortman goes in strong, puts up a shot really high off the glass. Did not go. Rebound clearing it away is the Bears. And almost getting a foul as Walter did not get it. Rebound clearing it away, and now a foul will be called. And Addison Walter is going to foul out of this game. I can see she's going, it was all ball, and it might have been, but when you really swing at it, that's all it's going to happen that way. You're going to be fouling out. Unofficially got her for 18 points on the night. It's 2:05 to go in this game, and there's Rasmussen at the free throw line who's been lights out. She missed that first one. Second one on its way. That one is good. So 51-50, 1-point game. That scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Wortman with the basketball. Swing it left side. Berniker now to Lecker. Players are cutting through the paint. Well defended, and the errant pass went in, but still secured this time by Pick. And she goes up strong, and she's going to be fouled. I thought that pass was going to be stolen away for sure. Foul's going to be on White 2 is what I'm hearing. That is Hattie McCorkindale. That's her second personal foul. Very important free throws coming up here for the senior. I thought it was a shooting foul. And they're discussing it right now. Yep, now the three refs are getting together and they're discussing. I thought it was a shooting foul, but sometimes these can be debated. Yes, that's what the official decision is. So it is a shooting foul. Sometimes when you get in that motion, it's not considered shooting, or you know what it can go back and forth either way. It's kind of a discretion call, but as it is, the first free throw is missed. One more for Pick. Second one is nothing but net. Back to a 2-point advantage for Cedar Catholic. Trojans applying good pressure right at the timeline. Now Rasmussen with the basketball. Left wing spins around at the block. Trying to go up strong. Can't get it to go. And now kick out 3-point shot. It's good by Coles. Wow. Coles with a 3-pointer, and now the Bears back on top by one, 53-52. Right wing 3-point shot by Berniker. It's good. Bryn Berniker from deep. And now Cedar Catholic back on top by two, 55-53, approaching 1 minute to go in this game. What a shootout in the second half this has turned into. Rasmussen, left corner, spins around, puts a shot off the glass, no good. Rebound clearing it away is Wortman. And now timeout on the floor. How about Craig Wortman wishes he didn't call that one because Trojans were off and running. As it is, full timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. We're going to take it with them back in 1 minute on KYN TV.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel. 55-53 following that 3-pointer by Berniker. And now Trojans facing full court pressure. Thought it was a travel in the backcourt by Pick, no call. And now getting across the timeline just in time is Wortman. Kick out left wing, back up to Pick, top of the key. 20 seconds on the shot clock. And now a foul is going to be called. That will be the 5th team foul on the Bears. And going to the free throw line is Savannah Pick. First free throw is going to be on its way. And that one is good. The foul that time was on Coles, by the way, her 4th. Back up to a 3-point game. This is pretty important here. If they can stretch and make a 2-possession game, it is nothing but net by Pick. Wow. Ball comes into play. 40 seconds on the game clock. 31 on a shot. Bears have it. Rasmussen, left wing, drives into the paint, puts up a shot. If the foul is on Wortman, she will foul out. No, it is not. Foul is going to be on Madison Eichhoff. A lot of players, got a lot of fouls. Then I look up that score sheet. Free throw on its way, and it is good. This time by Rasmussen. It's going to be fun to tally up a couple players tonight and see what they all have. Second one is good. We're back up to a 2-point game, 33 seconds on the clock. Wortman dribbles across the timeline, kick back to the trailer. Pick, she pulls it back just to reset everything. And now they eventually get it back to Wortman, and now a foul is going to be called. So Wortman's going to go to the line, shooting 2. Foul is going to be on Boston Brown. That's her 3rd. Cedar Catholic on top by 2, 57-55. Cedar Catholic Class D1. Laurel-Concord-Coleridge Bears are Class C2. First free throw is good by Wortman. What's the significance of that, you say? Well, if Cedar Catholic can pull out a victory against a team that's a higher class like a C2, you get a lot more points in power points, and that's how they hang around. Second free throw is good. 22 seconds to go in this game. Driving in, shot's going to go clear up top, and now whistle calls, and it'll be turnover. It's going to hit the shot clock itself. So right back to Cedar Catholic. It's going to go 18.1 to go. 4-point advantage on the scoreboard. We'll see. And there's a foul in the backcourt. Coles will commit. I believe that's her 5th personal. She's going to foul out unofficially with 12 points is what I have her for. That should just about seal the game, 15.6 seconds. But as I was mentioning there, Cedar Catholic, they're only 3-6 on the year, but they're number 10 ranked in free throws good by Wortman again. They're ranked number 10 in Class D1. With all those losses, it's a matter of who you play and how well you play them. And here's an example. Second free throw good. If they can come out with a victory tonight against Class C2, big power points, and that's what helps. 13 seconds now, and a 6-point advantage. Dribbles into the paint, goes up strong. It's up and in as Erickson. Might be a little too little and a little too late. We'll see it now. Foul's called in the backcourt. 5.4 to go. Cedar Catholic is going to be going to the free throw line. Foul that time was on number 21. That's Kata Erickson, the junior, her 3rd personal. At the free throw line will be Wortman. Ideally, you want to make one and miss one. Kind of keep it so that there's the first one. Roll, gets the shooter's roll. If you can miss this one, the inbounder doesn't have a chance to really set up, or it just makes it much of an advantage. And there it is, the miss. And now rebound clearing away Rasmussen. 2 seconds. Long three is going to go up. No good, and that is it. 62-57. That is a hard-fought victory for Cedar Catholic tonight here on the road. Take a break, come back. We'll have some stats, wrap things up quickly, and turn our attention to the boys' game, which is coming up here in just a few minutes. Back in 2 minutes on KYN.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hardington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a 5th-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hardington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cold weather is here, and while the kids are warming up for tip-off, it's time to get your pivots ready for winter. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hardington is your local Lindsay dealer for complete winter maintenance on Zimmatic pivots and more. Their certified techs use genuine Lindsay parts to protect performance and uptime, so your operation is ready on day one of the growing season. Book your service today at 402-254-9557 or stop by 301 West South Street in Hardington. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, keeping your operation moving season after season.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel, Nebraska, 62-57. Solid victory for Cedar Catholic on the road against Class C2 Laurel-Concord-Coleridge Bears. Cedar advances their record now. They are 4-6. As I mentioned, number 10 ranked in Class D1 based on their power points. Let's break things down. And we'll do that by looking at the stats. Now brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation. First up for the Lady Bears, Eddie McCorkindale had a free throw. Carly Coles fouled out with 12 points. Kata Erickson had 8. Carly Ferris had 4. And Boston Brown had 3. But the most points on my score sheet is going to go to Arena Rasmussen, the 5'8 junior. Finished with 29 points. Very, very effective. A lot of free throw shooting. I don't see any three-pointers on my score sheet. It was all just regular field goals and free throws to get to that 29. She led all scorers. Cedar Catholic, Cameron Lecker had a three-pointer. Savannah Pick had 10 points, and 4 of those were free throws going down the stretch. Bryn Bernicker had 10. Addison Walter had 18, and Aniston Wortman had 19. And that is the scoring and the stats brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation. One final thing to do, and that is the player of the game brought to you by Avera. I think the free throws are key going down the stretch. There's a couple of players that made those free throws. Got to give a shout out to Savannah Pick and also Aniston Wortman. Those free throws what secured that game, winning only by 5, and they made more than that in free throws in the last 3 minutes of the game. So those are your Avera players of the game, Aniston Wortman and Savannah Pick, provided by Avera, moving health forward. Take a break, come back. Boys actions coming up next. Back in 3 minutes on KYN TV.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody. Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit ExplorerCU.com to join the journey today.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Well, good evening, everyone. Scott Ulrich here in Laurel, Nebraska. We turn the page to boys action. Cedar Catholic boys come in there. We'll be playing the Laurel-Concord-Coleridge Bears. And these teams, they're both looking for a victory here down the stretch. We'll break the seasons down so far, what they've been through just coming out of the holiday break. This pregame show, courtesy of Moody Motors. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Check out the inventory at moodymotors.com or visit them at Moody Motors in Niobrara. Looking at some of the scores update. We talked during that girls game, and not everybody's updating just yet. No, nobody's at the games. Nobody's updating here. I was hoping to give you a little out-of-town scoreboard to kind of start things. As it is, Cedar Catholic, they come in here out of the holiday tournament, had a good showing, but now just a short 20-minute ride down from Hartington. They find themselves here facing the Bears. Cedar Catholic, now their players just meeting the referees at half court. These are kind of their, I'll call the captains. Aaron Wortman, he has been out for the last several weeks, almost a month. He was dealing with an injury now. You see him, he's back on the floor. First time I've seen him in quite some time, along with Mason Baller. Those are the two representing Cedar Catholic at midcourt. They got three players from the Bears down there. And the reffing, they're just going over basics. Hey, so you need something, talk to us first, things like that. We expect sportsmanship. And the head coaches, they are meeting as well, midcourt, just to talk things over. Head coach for the Laurel-Concord-Coleridge Bears is Quinn O'Connor. Head coach for Cedar Catholic boys is Nick Hazelhorst, Matt Steffen, Rick Keene, and Brandon Baller. Take a quick break. Let my phone update with some out-of-town stuff here, and we'll come back, talk more basketball in 2 minutes on KYN TV.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cold weather is here, and while the kids are warming up for tip-off, it's time to get your pivots ready for winter. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington is your local Lindsay dealer for complete winter maintenance on Zimmatic pivots and more. Their certified techs use genuine Lindsay parts to protect performance and uptime, so your operation is ready on day one of the growing season. Book your service today at 402-254-9557 or stop by 301 West South Street in Hartington. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, keeping your operation moving season after season.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs, whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Scott Ulrich back here in Laurel. This is the Moody Motors pregame show. All right, let's talk about the schedules for the Bears and the Trojans. Laurel-Concord-Coleridge comes in 4-5 on the year. 4 wins against West Holt, Homer, Tri-County Northeast, and Elkhorn Valley. Historically, Elkhorn Valley is a very good ball club. They are 5-4 on the year. They're from Tilden, Nebraska, just west of Norfolk. We will have tomorrow night, pregame 5:45, tip-off right around 6. It's boys and girls doubleheader from Hartington, Newcastle, and they will take on that Elkhorn Valley Ball Club I'm referring to. The girls for Elkhorn Valley, they're number 3, so they're playing very good, undefeated in the year, but Elkhorn Valley boys 5-4. The losses for the Bears, they got 5 of them so far. Crofton's 8-4, and they are a very dangerous ball club. I've seen them play a couple times. We'll see how that comes down the stretch, but Crofton boys, this year, they are something to watch. Also losses for the Bears, Ponca, who's 8-2, Plainview is playing 500, Pender's 9-3, and Omaha Concordia is number 6. So the losses that the Bears have encountered, they're games that they, quite frankly, probably should have lost. They go up against the Trojans tonight. Cedar Catholic, a little bit of uncharted territory, kind of like the girls when you refer to their record. They're 4-4. Their 4 losses coming against Boone Central. That was the first game of the year. Crofton, the third game of the year. I just referred to them, how I think they are playing solid. Wayne, they're Class C1, and Wayne's 7-4 on the year. And then Bergen Catholic. That game took place just on January 2nd. Those are the losses. Now the victories for the boys from Cedar Catholic: O'Neill, South Sioux City, Pender, and South Sioux City again. So 2 of the wins are both coming against South Sioux City. One of those was at the Wayne Holiday Tournament and the other at the Bergen Catholic Holiday Tournament. So we'll see how things match up tonight with 2 ball clubs that are almost playing identical ball. Take another break, come back, we'll talk more basketball. This is the Moody Motors pregame show. Back in a couple of minutes on KYN TV.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel, Nebraska for tonight's action. Northeast Nebraska basketball. Cedar Catholic taking on the Bears in this doubleheader matchup. Cedar Catholic girls won just a few minutes ago, and now it will be the boys' turn coming up here in just a couple of minutes or before tip-off. Let's take a look at the starting lineups, and those starters are brought to you by Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, your trusted Zematic and Lindsay dealer in Hartington. For the Bears starters, number 3, Paxton Hopner. Talon Carson, Dre Puppy, Tanner Thompson, and a player I've been looking forward to seeing for a couple of years now. I missed the game last year, and I did not get to see him, but I was so impressed with this kid when he was a freshman. Number 32, Cade Johnson. He's a 6-foot junior. If he is matured anything like I am guessing, I think he is a force to be reckoned with, because as a freshman, he was fantastic. Cedar Catholic starters, a senior, Mason Bowler. Another senior, Aaron Wortman, as I mentioned, he's back in the starting rotation following injury. Sophomore, Micah Cotto. A senior, Kiter Wortman, and another senior, Jared Rutar. Head coach, Nick Hazelhorst. And those are the starters, brought to you by Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, your local trusted Zematic Lindsay dealer in Hartington. Those are the starting lineups for both ball clubs. Take one final break, come back. We'll have the tip-off of boys action here in Laurel, back in a couple of minutes on KYN TV.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cold weather is here, and while the kids are warming up for tip-off, it's time to get your pivots ready for winter. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington is your local Lindsay dealer for complete winter maintenance on Zematic pivots and more. Their certified techs use genuine Lindsay parts to protect performance and uptime, so your operation is ready on day one of the growing season. Book your service today at 402-254-9557 or stop by 301 West South Street in Hartington. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, keeping your operation moving season after season.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you're in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Trojans have first go on offense after the jump by Rutar secures it. The basketball near the top of the key. Now they're quick passing on the right wing. Three-point shot by the lefty. It's up and it's good. That's Wortman. quickly making his mark after coming back from injury. 3-0, and now full court pressure being applied by Cedar Catholic. Trojans in their road, red trimmed in white. Again, white trimmed in orange for the Bears. Now a loose ball in the backcourt, picked up and secured by the Bears, but I believe that should be a 10. Yep, so a violation of the 10-second rule in the backcourt. So quickly we'll go back to Cedar Catholic. Kiter Wortman will inbound the basketball into the backcourt. It's going to go Micah Cotto now with the basketball. Looks like a man-to-man defensive pressure being applied by the Bears. Left side, Cotto, back up top to go to Baller, and they play a two-person game. Nobody down in the paint. Coming off a screen now, Wortman gives it up to Kiter. Kiter drives in, 10-foot shot goes up, right-handed runner, it's up and good. So Aaron Wortman and Kiter Wortman putting the Trojans out in front, 5-0. About a minute off the clock here as we get things underway. Cade Johnson with the basketball out near the Bears logo. And now he's going to be called for the travel. He has more of a football look to him, just one of those defensive tackle, lineman kind of players, but he is very quick with his footwork. I'm looking forward to seeing him tonight. Now Cotto trying to get it down low. It's going to go in now, kick violation. Shot clock will stay at 26 since it's above 20 seconds. If it was below 20, it would reset and give them 20 seconds on the clock. Trojans have the basketball underneath their own basket. Comes out top of the key. Kiter Wortman from about 17 feet. It's good. Trojans shooting hot to start this game. Kiter Wortman, he quickly has 4. Now full court pressure being applied. Kate Johnson gets the basketball. It's going to come in to Dre Puppy. Puppy and Johnson will bring it up the floor for the Bears. Behind the back dribble for Johnson. Back to Puppy, goes in, pushes Cotto down low, and now he turns around. Nice jumper from about 12 feet. As Dre Puppy, the sophomore, breaks the 0 on the scoreboard. 7-2 is your score early on here in this game from Laurel. 3-point shot, left corner goes up. Cedar Catholic's Rutar can't get it to go. Rebound, clearing it away is Johnson. Johnson dribbling down the right sideline, driving into the paint, and it's going to go off out of bounds. I believe Rutar last to touch it. It'll stay Bears basketball. 5:51 to go, opening period. 27 seconds to go on the shot clock. As Puppy looks to inbound. Comes into Johnson. Johnson spins around, and a jump ball is going to be called. Solid defense being played right there. That by Baller, forcing the tie-up. It's going to stay Bears basketball. Again, both ball clubs coming in about 500. Cedar 4-4, Bears 4-5. Comes in quickly, 3-point shot goes up, no good. That time they were trying to get Talon Carson, and it's going to go off out of bounds off of a Bears player. I believe Hepner was the last to touch it, so it'll be Cedar basketball. Trojans, they get the weekend off. Tomorrow night it is Wildcats and Elkhorn Valley. And then Cedar back in action on Tuesday against Wynot. Trojans, little 3-person game on a right wing, still facing man-to-man, but it's almost they're sunk in like they're just guarding the paint. Now it's going to go low, down to Rutar, gives himself some clearance. Left-handed runner can't get it to go. Battle for the board. It's going to be Kiter Wortman. He gets it, puts it back up and in. And now timeout is going to be taken as Kiter Wortman quickly has 6 points. Timeouts, 30-second timeout brought to you by Top Crop. We will take it with them back to Laurel in 30 seconds on KYN TV.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit ExplorerCU.com to join the journey today.
Timeouts are brought to you by Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com as the Bears try to inbound the basketball. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. and it will go right back to the Trojans. So the Bears take a timeout and quickly give it right back to Cedar Catholic. Trojans up 9-2, about 3 minutes off the clock here in opening period of play. Rutar, left corner, waiting for players to cut through the paint, trying to get it to Kiter Wortman. Now they do get it to him, and they rotate out, clearing the way. Kiter goes in, 10 feet, right-handed jump hook. No good. Battle for the board, and I believe Kiter's going to be called for the foul. Yes, he is. Over the back. Athletic play, just came over the back a little too much. Kate Johnson will set the inbound now. Some pressure being applied. Cedar Catholic looks like a 1-3-1, kind of a half-court trap game coming up here. Battle in the backcourt, losing it, and now getting it back was Johnson. They are right in the corner of no man's land, and now they get out of it, break that trap. With a basketball, right side, three-point shot's going to go up this time by Hepner. No good. Battle for the board. Clearing it away is Cotto. Cotto with a basketball. 4.5 to go in this opening period. Kiter quickly is going to throw it, and it will be a kick violation, so it goes out of bounds off of a Bears player. Shot clock stays at 29. Checking in for the Trojans will be number 15. That will be Brighton Whitmire along with number 55. That's Will Steffen. Will's also back. Had a knee injury, wearing a solid brace on his left knee. He is back on the court, though. And a miscommunication. It was going from Kiter Wortman to Will Steffen, and a handoff didn't go as planned. It just kind of went out of bounds. So quick turnover, going right back to the Bears. Still 9-2 on the scoreboard in favor of the Trojans. Inbound pass. Oh! I'm going to hold on 1 second for injury here. Let's go ahead and send it to commercial. Be back in 1 minute on KYN TV.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Scott Ulrich back here in Laurel. A lot to break down during that 1 minute that we were away. I'll try to get you caught up here. Lob pass going to come into Cedar Catholic. Bear with me, and now travel is going to be called. So it was a vicious injury right here in front of us where Will Steffen came over the top going after the basketball, and it was just very violent, and everybody in this gym knew it. So the player goes to the bench for Laurel. We'll get back to that, what transpired. There was a lot that happened during that injury. Going into the paint, kick out, three-point shot on the way by Laurel. That's Parker Hepner. It's good. Now Trojans bring it up the floor. During that injury, an assistant coach was flagged for a technical foul on the Bears bench. And then coming in, shooting 2 free throws was Mason Baller. As Baller just shoots a three-pointer, goes up, no good. Battle for the rebound, can't get it to go. Another rebound, can't get it to go for Cedar Catholic, and now clearing the boards away is the Bears. That is Dre Puppy. So making those 2 technical free throws was Mason Baller. And then the very next is I was just coming back on air. The Trojans had a basketball, and the Bears were trying to make a point how hard they hit Will Steffen. Knocked him to the floor, and another scenario took place on the court. So we're back now. Hopefully some normal basketball. As it is, Trojans just missed a layup. Battle for the rebound on the floor. Brighton Whitmire and the Bears players on the floor, and they're going to call a jump ball called. So we're at 3:08 to go in this opening period. That was kind of a back and forth thing there. 14-5 is your score. Trojans on top. That scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hardington. The player that was injured was Tanner Thompson. He was a 6-foot starter, but three-point shot's going to go up no good, and it will sail off out of bounds. That three-pointer went up this time by Gavin Klug, the junior for Cedar Catholic. As it is, that injured player, Tanner Thompson, was able to walk out of the gym, I'm assuming to a training facility, but yeah, I hope you could hear what happened in this gym. Everybody just took a giant gasp. Bears with the basketball, kick into the corner. It's going to sail up and tip off out of bounds off of Klug. So it'll stay Bears basketball. 24 seconds to go on the shot, 2:52 to go in this opening period of play. It's been pretty dominant for Cedar Catholic so far. Clear out front, and now a blocking foul is going to be called, this time on Brighton Whitmire. 5'9" senior, just trying to get in the way of Paxton Hepner. On the floor is Paxton Hepner and Parker Hepner. I'm assuming they're twins. They're both sophomores, 5'8", 5'9". I don't know that for sure, though. Drive into the paint, kick out. Parker Hepner's going to launch a three. He goes up, no good. Rebound, clearing the boards away is Cotto for Cedar Catholic. Crosses the timeline, picks up his, or just slows the dribble down. Now Gavin Klug in the left corner, drives baseline, gets Johnson airborne, lets him go by and puts a nice up and in layup. Gavin Klug with a nice move there to let Johnson get out of the way. Johnson, again, 6 foot, Klug 5'10", so gave up a couple inches, but still got the bucket. With the basketball, right in front of the Trojans bench is the Bears. And now they get out to Johnson. He's well guarded, and now foul's going to be called again. This time, Cedar Catholic. That's Ryan Holbeheindrich, the 6'2" sophomore, committing the foul. So the Bears get a fresh 35, 2:13 to go in this opening period. Dribbling right wing, going up strong, right-handed, and the reverse. I believe that's going to be another foul picked up. This time it's going to be by Steffen. Either Steffen or Whitmire, they're both right there. Foul this time is going to be on Will Steffen. That is his second personal. And at the free throw line will be Paxton Hepner. Free throw goes up and it's good. That is Paxton's first point of the night. Parker has a three-pointer to his credit. 16-6. Going to be unique score. You don't see that often. Does not get the shooter's roll that time as Paxton Hepner. Trojans do clear the boards away. 2 minutes to go in this opening period. Whitmire, right wing. Back out top to Klug, swing it around to Cotto. It looks like there are 4 substitutions on the floor for Cedar Catholic. The starter that's out there is Cotto. Now three-pointer. Klug puts it up from the right wing. It's good. Gavin Klug scored big with the products and services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. Three-pointer at the 1:35 mark. And that extends 19-6. Three-pointer of their own. It's going to be put up, and it's good. That's the Bears. Parker Hepner, he's 2 for 2 from three-point land. Sophomore now establishing his mark out on the floor. 1:18 to go in this opening period. 19-9. Kind of holding steady at that 10-point advantage for the red team, Cedar Catholic. Left wing is swinging around. All the way around the horn. Now three-pointer. Whitmire. He puts a three-pointer in as well. Well, this is kind of fun to watch. You don't see three-pointers going back and forth all the time like this. Under a minute to go now. 22-9 after Whitmire's three-pointer from the right corner. Out top, three-pointer on its way by Kate Johnson. Nothing but net. That's what I was talking about right there. He is the key that drives this engine. That's his first bucket of the evening, and it was a three-pointer. Nothing touched the rim. I think we will see more of those as we go along. Now a three-pointer by Cotto, right wing. Front iron, no good. Klug with rebound. And a foul will be called on the Bears. Klug was trying to get a good grip on it, but there was lots of hands moving around. Foul is called on Parker Hepner, his first personal foul. And now checking out for Cedar Catholic is Ryan Holbeheindrich. Baller checks back in. 22.9 to go in this opening period. Shot clock turned off for Cedar Catholic. They can keep this down to just one possession if they choose. Instead, they go to Will Steffen. Down low, he turns around, muscles it up, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to go off of Will out of bounds. He had good position there, a lot of contact. Will is a big presence to deal with down low. 6'2", they don't have the weight on here, but I know he's got to be that 240, 250. He's just a very big presence down low. 18 seconds now. Bears will see if they hold it to one possession. Johnson cross timeline, swing pass right side, three-pointer on its way, no good. Battle for the board, it's going to be rebounded by the Bears. I believe a foul is going to be called on Cedar Catholic here with 7.1. Talon Carson couldn't get the three-pointer to go. Foul's going to be on Whitmire. That's Brighton's second. But that is the fifth foul on Cedar Catholic, so at the line, shooting two will be Kay Johnson. Side iron, couldn't get that one to go. He kind of shakes his head, and he'll have one more go at it. 22-12, still that 10-point advantage for Cedar Catholic. Johnson, back of the iron, does not make the correct adjustment. Offensive board, turn around, put back up and in by Thompson, and that one is good. Clock down to 2. 1 long for your shot. It's going to go up, no good. After one period of play, your score 22-14, Cedar Catholic on top. Back in 1 minute on KYN TV.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Scott Ork back in Laurel as we begin second quarter action. 22-14 is your score. Cedar Catholic on top. And now the official scores table is ready to go. Didn't have any time up there. 8 minutes on the clock. We are set to go. Bears have the basketball first. And that is Parker Hepner, right wing. Now getting it. It's going to be stolen, taken away this time by Aaron Wortman. Wortman dribbles up the top of the key and swings to the right side back up to Baller, and they play a two-person game up top. Driving in, left-handed runner, can't get it to go. Is Wortman rebound, clearing the boards away for the Bears is Carson. Carson slows it down, now gets the basketball back to Johnson, well guarded by Kyder Wortman. Johnson's just trying to go all the way down to the paint, throws it in the corner, and just an errant pass. It'll be a turnover. Kind of tried to force that one as he was well guarded all the way down to the corner. No pressure by the Bears. They retreat to half-court defense. See, back on the court now is Tanner Thompson. He was involved in what I thought was just it looked horrific. And he's back on the floor, but he's still kind of grabbing at his side. Three-point shot goes up, nothing but net. As I'm talking about Thompson, Mike Akato drains a three-pointer from deep out near the top of the key. Back up 25-14 is the score. Johnson, handoff, three-point shot goes up. Dre Puppy. Puppy gets a three-pointer to go of his own. There's been some really good three-point shooting going on here in this first half. Wortman to Wortman. Now Kyder has it in the right corner. They get it to Ballers. He's cutting down the low block. Turn around. Can't get the little shot to go. One of those referred to as a little bunny. Couldn't get that one to go as it is. The rebounding foul is going to be called on Rutar. That's his first personal. Some players just get themselves into foul trouble, and Rutar is not one of those players. He plays very clean, very aggressive, but you do not find him in foul trouble. That is his first, as Trojans now back in zone. Looks like, yep, they are in a zone defense. It's kind of a 2-3 pass going to come back up the top. And now they'll pass it around the horn as Laurel driving in about 16 feet. Shot goes up. Kate Johnson, no good. Clearing the board's way is Baller. Baller in no rush, bringing it across the Bears logo. Swing it right side, Kiter Wortman. Kiter's going to dribble into the elbow, kick it out left wing. Thought about a shot. That time was Micah Cotto. A little bit uncontrolled, put up a runner. Missed it, and the Bears will now have it quickly go the other direction. 5:50 to go here in the opening half. 25-17. Three-pointer's going to go up by the Bears. No good. High bounce off the rim. Clearing the boards away is Aaron Wortman. Quickly, long outlet pass going to go to Kiter. Back out to Baller. Three-point shot, no good. Trojans got a little, might have cooled off just a touch on their shooting. Still got a decent advantage on the scoreboard, 25-17. That scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hardington. Where the banks have their branches, the Bank of Hardington has their roots. Will Steffen set to check back in for Cedar Catholic along with Brighton Whitmire. Checking out will be Micah Cotto and Rutar. Also Gavin Klug's coming in for Kiter Wortman. So I'm seeing a little more bench activity during this game than I've seen. The last time I saw the Trojans play was in mid-December. I don't know, it seems like a long time ago. Spring has sprung since then, as it is driving into the paint. Can't get it to go. Rebound clearing it away is Will Steffen. Now Aaron Wortman swing cross court. Gavin Klug in the left corner right in front of the Laurel student section. That's a dangerous place to be. Now Cotto drives into, rather that's Baller, drives into the paint, can't get it to go, tipping it away. Credit Will Steffen with tipping that one right back to Baller. Turns around, puts it up and in. That was all Will Steffen keeping that one alive. Nobody could get a handle on it, so he just tipped it to Baller. 27-17, stays at that 10-point mark. Kate Johnson forces it into the corner, and now they kick it back out top to Puppy. Around the horn to Thompson. Back up this time is going to go to Carson. And it's just solid passing up front, 2-3, still a 2-3 zone. Battle for it out front, almost taken away by Gavin Klug. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Kate Johnson gets up a long one. That missed everything. Shot clock violation. Good defense for Cedar Catholic there. Defense transitioned that one into a shot clock violation. You don't see those all that often. I'll say once, maybe twice a game. I run the shot clock when I'm not announcing this, and I do that for Cedar Catholic, so you see it once in a while. 3-point shot, this time quick one's going to go up by Aaron Wortman. Rattles around, hits the backboard, and it goes in. Nice 3-point shot. That's his third one. He doesn't have a regular field goal, but he's got 3 3-pointers. 30-17. Pass going to go down low. They are looking for Hepner. Intercepted, taken away by Will Steffen. Outlet pass to Baller. Now they get to Steffen, trailing down low. He goes up strong. He's going to be fouled by Kate Johnson. Will Steffen has really became a presence in the paint. Good position, being the trailer, going up strong. He'll be at the free throw line, shooting 2 after that foul. The second foul by Johnson. Free throw on its way, side iron, bounces around a couple times, and another lucky roll. Take them any way you can get them. That is Will Steffen's first point of the night. Toby Heine making his entrance into this game. First time he's come off the bench for Cedar Catholic. Micah Cotto, Gavin Klug, Toby Heine, Brighton Whitmire, and Will Steffen. So only one starter on the floor, and that is Cotto. Missing the second one is Will. Now we're pushing at 3.5 to go before halftime. 31-17 and a foul in the backcourt. This time Toby Heine. Putting the pressure on there, but as it is a little too much, got called for the foul. Ball comes across the court, across the timeline I should say. Hepner down in the corner, long 3-point by Puppy goes up, no good. Rebound clearing the boards away is Will Steffen. See if the Trojans slow it down. Not seeing any signal call from the bench. They're just passing it around the outside. Now it's to Gavin Klug. Dribbles in about 13 feet, gets out to Toby Heine on the left corner, swing it back up top. Micah Cotto with it, dribbles in, goes up strong against Thompson, and an offensive foul. Yeah, I didn't have the angle. Cotto was dribbling straight away from me, and they got him for a shove off in front. I did not see it, so the ref had great position on it. So an offensive foul is called, and it will go back to the Bears. Under 3 minutes now, 31-17. It's been slowly just inching, getting better and better for Cedar Catholic here as the games went on. Into the paint, kick back out, swing right side with it. This time is Puppy. Long shot. It's going to go up. That is good. Puppy with a three-pointer, and they are also going to take a full timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. We'll take it with them back in 1 minute on KYN TV.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Cold weather is here, and while the kids are warming up for tip-off, it's time to get your pivots ready for winter. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington is your local Lindsay dealer for complete winter maintenance on Zematic pivots and more. Their certified techs use genuine Lindsay parts to protect performance and uptime, so your operation is ready on day one of the growing season. Book your service today at 402-254-9557 or stop by 301 West South Street in Hartington. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, keeping your operation moving season after season.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel, Nebraska for tonight's coverage of Northeast Nebraska basketball. Hartington Cedar Catholic out to an 11-point advantage, 31-20, with 2:43 to go in this opening half. Trojans have the basketball. Three-pointer there by the Bears. Dre Puppy closed the gap, made it 11. Now Trojans will have it. Down into Will Steffen, down low. He goes up strong. Cade Johnson takes it away. Solid play by Johnson to steal that ball away. And now the Bears have it in the backcourt, trying to get across. They clear the timeline. Puppy back to Johnson. Swing pass right side to Thompson. And they reset the offense. Still facing, looks like a zone defense applied by Cedar Catholic. Puppy puts up a shot, 10-foot, awkward shot, can't get it to go, clearing the boards away. Will Steffen again. Toby Heine, left wing, sidesteps a man, puts up a shot, nice little runner. Heine has great body control, and that's what we saw in that play as well. Now Trojans with the steal on the front court, taking it away, quickly going the other direction, and a missed pass between Whitmire and Heine. Three starters check back in. Three subs check out for Cedar Catholic. So on the floor, kind of got a mix. Gavin Klug, Aaron Wortman, Mason Baller, Cotto, along with Ryan Hobelheinrich. And now a steal in the front court. Long outlet pass. Going to go up to Baller. Can't get a runner to go. And now it's quickly taking off the other direction is going to be Puppy. That was an easy two-point basket. Puppy, though, missed his own layup. And now the Trojans with the rebound. Hobelheinrich in a perfect position. That could have went a basket either way, but instead it was nobody got any points either way. Little easy layups. Left wing, Klug, back out top of the key to the left-hander, Aaron Wortman, and he gives it up as well. Solid passing, trying to get a force and a pass was Klug down low to Baller, and it just wasn't there. It's taken away this time by Puppy, gets it to Johnson out top, approaching 1 minute. Now, just kind of one of those, I don't want to call lazy plays, but just didn't take a firm step and a firm pass. Was a Laurel player, and he's going to be called for the travel. So could have went either way on that one. As it is, Trojans are going to get it back. 1 minute to go in opening half. Trojans on top by 13, score of 33-20. Ryan Hobelheinrich now gives it on the left wing, doesn't go down low, turnaround shot, can't get it to go with Baller. Up and over the back is Hobelheinrich, and I think he's going to be called for over the back. Yes, he is. Hobelheinrich, 6'2", maybe 6'3", very athletic. We've got a lot of 6'2" players on here. Missing that 6'5", 6'6" player that Cedar's had almost every year for a long time. Now driving down in the paint, losing it is Johnson. 40 seconds to go in this first half. Cotto tries to go into the paint, and it's going to be knocked away. Battle for the basketball, and now Baller has it. Spins around, puts up a right-handed runner. It's up and in. That's just good defense, taking the ball away, putting it back up. Shot clock turned off, 25 seconds to go before the end of half. 15-point advantage, 35-20 for Cedar Catholic. Both these schools are Class C2, and they both have an even record back and forth. Cedar's 4-4, Bears 4-5. With the basketball now, right wing, Puppy. 6 seconds on the clock. Almost taken away, Cedar Catholic. They get it back to Puppy on the right wing. Step back three-pointer from the corner. It's up in front of the iron, no good. And the buzzer sounds. That is the end of the first half of play. Cedar Catholic on top, 35-20. We'll take a break. When we come back, we will talk more basketball and have the Christensen Well and Irrigation halftime show. Back in a couple of minutes on KYN TV.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit ExplorerCU.com to join the journey today.
Want to make a difference and build a future in healthcare? The Avera Nursing Advantage at Mount Marty University offers you 2 years of educational funding plus a full-time nursing job at Avera once you graduate. That's $30,000 in funding, real-world work commitment for 3 years, and a career you'll be proud of. Apply in your sophomore year, study your BSN, and step directly into your nursing role. Start your journey today at mountmarty.edu.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel, Nebraska. Hartington Cedar Catholic boys lead the Laurel-Concord-Coleridge Bears 35-20 at the half. This is the halftime report brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation, built on over 50 years of experience in a water well drilling industry, and your local Renke Irrigation System dealer. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com. Let's break the first half down. 35 points, very good mark for Cedar Catholic, 20 for the Bears, and we do that by looking at some of the stats. Points scored by each individual player. Let's do it first up for the Bears. Parker Hepner, the sophomore, has 2 3-pointers, so 6 points total in that first half. Paxton Hepner, has 1 free throw. Dre Puppy has 8 points. Tanner Thompson has 2 points, and Cade Johnson quietly has 1 3-pointer to his credit. And those are the 20 points for the Bears. For the Trojans of Cedar Catholic, Mason Baller has 6 points. Gavin Klug off the bench has 5. Aaron Wortman has 9 points. They are all 3-pointers. Micah Cotto, a 3-pointer. Toby Heine off the bench has 2 points. Brighton Whitmire has a 3-pointer. And Kyder Wortman has 6 points. And those were right to start the game. He had 3 field goals. And that basically got the scoring started. And after that, the shooting from the outside kicked in. Those are the stats, and they are brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation. Take a break, come back. We'll do the out-of-town scoreboard, talk more basketball. Back in 2 minutes on KYN TV.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and XtendFlex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Brett Wiedenfeld, Chief Financial Officer and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hartington, and I'm also a Northeast Nebraska pork producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we have the tools and knowledge to help your operation grow. We know the needs of our producers and are eager to assist with the demands of your farm. How do we know? Because our Ag Lenders have true Ag experience. Call our experienced Ag Lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Cold weather is here, and while the kids are warming up for tip-off, it's time to get your pivots ready for winter. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington is your local Lindsay dealer for complete winter maintenance on Zimmatic pivots and more. Their certified techs use genuine Lindsay parts to protect performance and uptime, so your operation is ready on day one of the growing season. Book your service today at 402-254-9557 or stop by 301 West South Street in Hartington. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, keeping your operation moving season after season.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel, Nebraska. This is the halftime report brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation. Take a look at the bigger picture in Class C2, where Cedar Catholic boys currently sit. Number 1, Freeman, the Falcons. It seems like every year when I go down to state, it's the Falcons. They just have dominant lineups down there. But the team that jumps at me this year is UTAN, the Chieftains, just west of Omaha. They got a couple of very, very good athletes on that team. They've been on the cusp, and this year they're 9-0, looking very good. Bergen Catholic, they're also undefeated at 10-0. Cedar Catholic, they're down the road just a little bit. Take a look at the bigger picture here. Crofton sitting at 22, Cedar Catholic 28. They're just ahead of Amherst. The Broncos were state champions, were 2 years removed from that run. Trojans got some ground to make up, but anything is possible, and there's a long way to go. It feels like we're just kind of getting started, but let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. In Class C2, some games that are kind of in the area. Pender, they're up over Lions Decatur Northeast 41-19. That game is in the third quarter. Number 7, Wynot. This is in Class, Wynot is Class D2. And they are up 18-4 at the end of the first quarter over Tri-County Northeast. Pierce over Aquinas Catholic 12-2. That is at the end of the first period. Lutheran High Northeast, number 5 ranked. They're up 29-21 over Summerland. Number 7, Norfolk Catholic. They are C2 against Class C1 Wayne. A game that's just, that one's in Norfolk tonight. At the half, Norfolk Catholic on top by 4, 24-20. Kind of a little rivalry going on there. Wayne seems to have a lot of those they're rivals with. That's C2. Let's take a look in D2. Talked about the Wynot game. I don't see any other local ones. And D1 is our last one to check. We talked about Pender and Lions Decatur Northeast. And the other games that are Northeast Nebraska, Waltail, Bloomfield, they have not updated. I've not seen a score update. Creighton and Chambers, Wheeler Central have not as well. Those is what scores are posted so far. We'll see if we can get more updates as our second half progresses. This has been the Christensen Well and Irrigation Halftime Show. Back in 2 minutes on KYN TV.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hardington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Cold weather is here, and while the kids are warming up for tip-off, it's time to get your pivots ready for winter. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hardington is your local Lindsay dealer for complete winter maintenance on Zimmatic pivots and more. Their certified techs use genuine Lindsay parts to protect performance and uptime, so your operation is ready on day one of the growing season. Book your service today at 402-254-9557 or stop by 301 West South Street in Hardington. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, keeping your operation moving season after season.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel, Nebraska. Cedar Catholic Trojans versus the Laurel-Concord-Coleridge Bears. And the Bears have the basketball now. Setting up their offense, facing man-to-man defensive pressure applied by the Trojans. Left wing, Cade Johnson with the basketball, looking for cutters. Now it's going to skip across, almost go into the Bears bench. Saving it, though, was Hepner. Hepner back out top with the basketball is Puppy. Puppy puts up a three-pointer, misses its mark. Rebound clearing it away is Rutar. Rutar, right wing, is going to go to Kiter Wortman. Kick out. Thought about a three, was Cotto, decides to go in, jump stop. And now quick passing on the right wing. Aaron Wortman back to Cotto, back out to Kiter. They play a three-person game on the right wing. Solid passing. Rutar now with the basketball. 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. Long possession for Cedar Catholic. And now a three-point shot by Aaron Wortman, right wing, no good. Swatted at it was Kiter Wortman. Now it's still a battle. Nobody's getting it. Johnson's on the floor. 4 players on the floor, and now clearing it away is the Bears. That is Talon Carson. Carson down to Hepner in the right wing. Coming off a screen, pass this time. Thompson drives in, puts up a right-handed runner. Can't get it to go. Foul, I believe, is going to be on Aaron Wortman. We will see. Yes, Aaron Wortman's committing the foul. First team foul, first personal foul on Aaron. At the line shooting 2 will be Tanner Thompson. In and out, no good. Second one on its way. Sidearm, no good as well. Rebound clearing it away for the Trojans is Jared Rutar. Now with the basketball, top of the key is Rutar. And now over the back foul is going to be called. They tried to get it down to the low post to Baller. Foul is going to be called over the back this time on Paxton Hepner, his first personal, first team foul. Out front, this is going to be Cotto after the inbound pass to Rutar, left side, looking somewhere to go. Finds Kiter Wortman. Shot, right wing, three-pointer, it's good. Kiter Wortman from the corner. And that extends 40-20. They doubled up on the scoreboard. Three-point shot of their own as the Bears going up strong. Over the back foul this time is going to be called on Puppy. A little bit of a frustration call. Didn't have position, just kind of came over the back. And that happens when you see the scoreboard get this way. Trojan fans traveled well. Good number of fans here. Some of the Laurel fans have decided, yeah, we're going to call it a night. Trojans with the basketball now. 5.5 to go in this third quarter. Doubled up on the scoreboard, 40-20. And now jumping in, jump stop, can't get it to go as Kyder Wortman with like a little jump baby hook. And Kate Johnson with a rebound. Rebound clearing across the timeline, guarded this time by Cotto. 2-3 zone still being applied. Trojans are historic. They play man-to-man defensive pressure, but sometimes they throw in a little bit of zone. A steal this time in the passing lane, taking it away, and a long outlet pass. Three-point shot goes up. Rutar gets it to go. He never shoots those. Got the shooter's roll, shooting straight at the hoop. Now Johnson goes into the low block, puts up a shot, right-handed, can't get it to go. And it's just the defense is just keying on Johnson. Now going up strong is Cotto, and he's going to be fouled by Johnson. And Cotto just kind of throws up a shot over his back, and it does go in. No. Yes, I think it. Referee gave mixed signals when he came over to the bench, but we'll know here in a second. I think it was. Yes, now he's signaling one shot, so it was good. Free throw is up, no good. Battle for the board, and it's Puppy. Puppy clearing the boards away for the Bears. Comes across the timeline guarded by Baller. Looking for somewhere, now they find Hepner and playing a two-person game on the left side. Going up, nowhere to go with it. Foul by Will Steffen. But they had Dre Puppy clear under the basket. I don't think he had anywhere to go. 45-20. A scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hardington. 4:25 to go in this third quarter. Puppy, first one up, and it's good. We'll have one more coming up here. Second one by Puppy is up front of the iron. Battle for the rebound. And let's go out of bounds off of a Bears player. I think it was touched by Thompson. There was kind of a battle there for it. As it is, the red jersey is going to get the benefit of the call. Whitmire has it now, gives up to Kyder Wortman, top of the key. They swing it around to Baller. Baller drives into the free throw line, pulls up his dribble, does not get the shooter's roll. Can't get it to go now. Puppy with a basketball, clears the timeline, slows everything up. Finds his trailers, right wing, three-point shot this time is going to go up by Carson. No good, battle for the board, put back up and in, it's good. That time by Ian Solar. That's his first bucket coming off the bench for head coach Quinn Connor. Pass down low, this time is going to go to Will Steffen. Kind of lost his footing, and he was called for a travel. There's a lot of contact there. Will's smiling, but they're giving a little coaching instruction, and now the ball is going to come into play. Full court pressure being applied by Cedar as the Bears kind of quickly make their way down the court. Solar drives into baseline, kick out, and this one's going to sail right past some of the Bears administrators. So a quick turnover, and the Trojans will get it right back. Three and a half to go here in this third quarter. We started out of the half as 35-20, and now we're 45-23 as it comes down to Will Steffen. Cannot get the shot to go. Foul this time is going to be on number 2. That's Gavin Klug. Klug going over the back. So that's 3 times in the last couple of minutes I've seen from over the back, just playing a little too aggressive. The Bears, I can understand. They're going to have to get very aggressive. Again, the Bears, they're only a handful of years from a state title run that they had. I believe they were D1 then. Don't quote me on that, but I believe so. Bears with the basketball. Puppy, left wing, guarded by Aaron Wortman. Back out, top to Hepner. Hepner looking somewhere to go against that 2-3 zone, which is very good. Very effective and anchored in the middle by Will Steffen. But a three-point shot's going to go up on the far side. That's Talon Carson, his first field goal of the evening. That brings it within 20. They're 45-26. Aaron Wortman goes in about 3 feet, puts a little runner up and in. Nothing but net. And Wortman now is in double figures. He has 11. And now crossing the timeline, a steal. This time is going to be taken away. Brighton Whitmire got it, and then it's going to be knocked out of bounds. So it will stay Trojan basketball as Toby Heine comes in. Aaron Wortman checks out. I was wondering how much he's really going to play the second half, especially coming back from injury. I do not know, though, if he played in the holiday tournament. I did not see the stats off those. Toby Heine with a basketball out near the top of the key, gives it up to Heinrich on the right wing. Nowhere to go for Cutters in the middle. Gets Klug back to Heine. Heine's best action is when he drives into the paint. Ball's on the floor now, looking for it and picking it up. Hepner, long outlet pass, Puppy, right-handed up and in. Referee says, yep, basket is good. He was pointing at the floor. I didn't know if that meant on the ground or not, but the same refs just I got to figure out what his signals are. But basket is good by Puppy. He'll have one more foul this time. Is going to be on the Trojans, Ryan Heinrich. One free throw on its way. Nothing but net. That one's good. So a little run here. 47-29. Bears pulling it back in a bit. Now Whitmire, right wing, trying to get a backdoor cutter to Gavin Klug. Can't get it to go. Klug now has it and brings it back up, and they swing it around the horn. Now Kate Johnson in perfect position. Takes it away. Whitmire trying to cut it off, but Johnson drives down in the paint, puts it up and in. There's another and one. There ain't no quit in Bears, that is for sure. Foul that time on Heinrich again. And Johnson gets another bucket. Front of the iron, no good. Rebound, clearing it away. Will Steffen for Cedar Catholic. Toby Heine has the basketball. Yes, Kate Johnson was diving on the floor. There's multiple players diving at the basketball, and it was tipped by Johnson, and then reaching for it was Toby Heine, and it's going to be called off of Toby Heine. So the Bears will get it back. 1:30 to go in this third quarter. Trailing now 47-31. They've closed it a little bit. Johnson kick out. Hepner, three-pointer, left of the iron, no good. Rebound is Solar, puts it back up and in. Definitely a momentum swing. Only down 14. They were down 20-some here, 23, 4. And now timeout by the Trojans. Timeouts brought to you by Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. Back in 1 minute on KYN TV.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hardington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hardington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
$1:13 to go here before fourth quarter action starts. Jared Rutar now with the basketball. Right wing, looking for a backdoor cutter, finds Kyder Wortman. Kyder dribbles it out. Trojans reset their offense as they swing it around the horn. Far left corner now, Rutar looking. They're just passing it, swinging some cutters through the paint, looking somewhere. And now Kyder drives in. 15-footer, could have went up for Rutar, decided not. 4 seconds on the shot clock, and now a foul. Clear out near the NBA three-point range. It's going to be on the Bears, number 11, Puppy. And that just, I think that saved the Trojans. They were getting right down there on the shot clock because now they get a fresh 35 after a foul is committed. Ball goes into the backcourt to Aaron Wortman, and now he brings it across. 40 seconds on the game clock, 30 on the shot for Cedar Catholic. Backdoor cutter is going to go to Mason Baller, and is going to be tied up. Solid play by Johnson of the Bears, tying up Baller and turning things over. couldn't get any closer on the clock now. 34.9, so the 35-second shot clock is turned off for the remainder of this third quarter. Johnson facing two defenders as he comes across the timeline of Cedar Catholic. Now they get it back out top. Puppy down in the right corner. It's going to go up, no good. Rebound clearing it away is Kyder Wortman. And he will bring it up the right sideline. 13 seconds. Looking somewhere to go. 10 seconds. They find Micah Cotto. 7. They're going to have to hurry and get something out. A give and go. Micah Cotto goes up strong. And a foul is called. This time on a Bears. Number 32, that's Johnson. That is his 4th personal foul. See if they leave him in as Micah Cotto goes to the free throw line, shooting 2. Shooter's roll. It is good. So it's got 3.8 seconds to go on the game clock. Second one is good, also by Micah. So now the Bears have 3.8. 49-33 is your score. 2 seconds. It's in. Puts up. It's blocked by. That's Micah Cotto getting a block at a half-court shot, and that is going to end the third quarter of play. 49-33 is your score. Cedar Catholic on top. Back with fourth quarter action in 1 minute on KYN TV.
Cold weather is here, and while the kids are warming up for tip-off, it's time to get your pivots ready for winter. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hardington is your local Lindsay dealer for complete winter maintenance on Zimmatic pivots and more. Their certified techs use genuine Lindsay parts to protect performance and uptime, so your operation is ready on day 1 of the growing season. Book your service today at 402-254-9557 or stop by 301 West South Street in Hardington. Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, keeping your operation moving season after season.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel. Fourth quarter action, 49-33 is your score. Trojans have the basketball. Get it down low to Ballard. Turns around in front of the iron. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be clearing it away. Cedar Catholic's Aaron Wortman. Now they can swing it back out top and reset their offense. Aaron has it. Dribbles into the right elbow. Kick out Ballard. Three-pointer on its way. Front of the iron. No good. Battle for the board. And I believe the call is going to be off of Jared Rutar. Now the Bears will have first go of it here in the fourth quarter. Still a 16-point advantage for Cedar Catholic. Basketball, and now it's going to be stolen away as the Bears are just setting up their half-court offense. Going in with the right-handed, up and in is Ballard. Great steal, turning that into points. And now back out 51-33. Puppy to the trailing Hepner, three-pointer up, no good. Rebound, Rutar, and it's going to be tipped to Aaron Wortman. Trojans have it. It's just a 2-on-2. Pulling up about 5 feet out is going to be Micah Cotto. A solid play, not to force it. Just pulled up and shot a nice shot from about 5 feet or so off the glass. Back up to a 20-point advantage just like that very quickly. Now Puppy on the left wing. Double team, puts up a floater. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Solar's going to tip it out of bounds from the Bears, and it will go Trojan basketball. Checking back in is Parker Hepner for the Bears. And Puppy will take a break. So the Bears start off this quarter with Johnson on the bench. He's got 4 fouls. He has been really oiled in check. I just expected more points-wise, but the defense is really, they've double-teamed him all night long. Trojans try to pass it down low to Rutar. Taken away this time is going to be the Bears stealing it. Thompson. And now skip pass going to go to Hepner up top of the key. Back to Solar in the corner, guarded by Kiter Wortman. Stepping out of bounds is Solar, and it's going to be a turnover. It will go right back to the Trojans. 6:16 to go. Still a 20-point advantage. Kind of see the emotion on the Bears bench and the coaching staff. A little frustrating, as now Trojans going to lose it down low in the paint. Just been a long night. They were behind by 10 for most of the first half, and then they got behind by 20, and then you just you get in trouble. That's what happens. Bears with the basketball. Solar in the right corner, guarded by Aaron Wortman. Trojans 2-3 zone defense. Now a long three-pointer put up. This time no good. That was Parker Hepner. He was 2 for 2 from three-point land. He missed that one though. And now a long outlet pass to their own Trojans. Getting to the trailing Aaron Wortman. Three-pointer in front of the iron. Shooter's roll. Does not get it. Tip, battle for the rebound. A lot of contact. And a jump ball is called. It's going to go right back to the Bears. So good hustle that time. I believe it was Baller along with Tanner Thompson, who's still in football mode. After that hit he took in the first half, and a lot of contact on that one. Just seems like he's been on the floor a lot tonight. Full court pressure being applied by Cedar Catholic. About 5.5 on the clock, 5:26 to be exact. And now Steele taking it away, going up in front of the scorer's table, going up to the left-handed up, and in was Aaron Wortman. I thought there was going to be a foul called on Johnson. As it was, they let that one go, and Wortman goes up with a nice left-handed runner. Ball comes down in the corner into Johnson down low, spins around, goes up with the left hand. He's going to be fouled. Kiter Wortman with the foul. And that is Kiter's second personal. First team foul here in the fourth quarter. Johnson goes to the free throw line. Shooter's roll. Johnson gets it to go. Quiet. I got him for a three-pointer, a two-pointer, and a free throw. I don't have his stats of average, but he's just a much better athlete than what his points are showing. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Klug is going to clear it away, and now a foul is going to be called. And the referees kind of conferred. You can see the head nod going on. Yep. They got that foul right. It was going to be called on Tanner Thompson. That's only his first. Trojans clear the timeline now. Under 5 minutes to go. Up 21 points over the Laurel-Concord-Coleridge Bears. Ball's tipped away, going to go off of Kiter Wortman's hands. Johnson tipped it, and the Bears are going to get it back. So one of those games you just kind of keep an eye on the bench. When's either coach going to the bench? It's going to happen eventually, and it'll be a complete changeover. Now a steal again in the front court. Taking it away this time, Gavin Klug with a steal. Goes up strong. He's going to be fouled. He had two trailers behind him, didn't give it up, decided to go for the layup. Foul's going to be on number 10. That is Talon Carson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul, as Gavin Klug is at the line shooting two. And he got the roll. That was one of those that almost sat in the breakaway against the glass in the rim and just sat there. It almost stayed, but it did eventually come in the hoop. Klug does not get the shooter's roll on the next one. And I believe a foul is going to be on Will Steffen. Yes. So Will kind of gave a swat at it, if you will. And he'll be called for the foul. Timeout on the floor, though, is going to be taken by Cedar Catholic. They're up 22. We'll take it with them back in 1 minute on KYN TV.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody. Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. journey today.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel, Nebraska for tonight's broadcast. Northeast Nebraska basketball coverage on KYN TV, as well as simulcast on Facebook, Hot Country 93.1 Facebook page. Quick play is going to go up. Cannot get it to go is the Bears. Still facing the Trojan zone defense. The defense really pulled out now. Johnson with the basketball near the top of the key. Gives it up to Solar on the left wing. Pass over to Hepner. Almost lost it. Saved it, though. Gets it to Parker. Hepner puts up a three. No good. Rebound clearing the boards away. Mason Baller. Baller now slows things up. Across the timeline. Pass to Brighton Whitmire in the corner. Wide open. Just decided not to shoot it. Gives it back to Baller. And Baller gets the shooter's roll from three-point land. He says, I'll take a shot. But Whitmire's thinking, maybe I should have shot now. 59-34. This one's all Big Red tonight. Solar from the left corner, no good. Rebound. Will Steffens got it. Players are kind of slowing down out there. Gavin Klug pulls up. 5-footer, no good. Now foul on Klug. Frustration foul. It just got really quiet here, like one of those, a pin could drop and you'd hear it. I don't think anybody got mad or nothing. I see people laughing out there. 3.5 to go in this contest, 59-34. Again, join us tomorrow night. We will have Hartington Newcastle versus Elkhorn Valley. That game taking place at home of the Wildcats. As a steal again in the front court, Baller takes it away with a one-handed paw. Finds the trailing Will Steffen, who looks awesome, and he can't get the runner to go. Gets his own board. Man, there's a battle down low, and a jump ball is going to be called. I could read Will's lips. You got to be kidding me. He taps like, oh, I should have made that easy one. But as it is, his uncle's sitting here. I think he was on a state title team a few years ago, if I remember. A long time ago, he says. And that one just tipped off out of bounds as well. Thompson knocked that out of bounds. Yeah, a long time ago, this gentleman sitting next to me is on a state title run. I better not say the year. As it is, Trojans have it now. 3 minutes on the clock, 59-34. Pass down low. It's going to go to Ballard. Turn around, 5-footer, another one. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Klug, puts it up, no good. Battle for the board, clearing it away is going to be Thompson of the Bears. Now pushing up the floor is Cade Johnson. And Johnson just dribbles out the left wing, picks up his dribble, nowhere to go. He's got a defender right in front of him, is Aaron Wortman. And he gets to Solar, back over to the right wing to Thompson. Puts up a three of his own, no good. Rebound, Cade Johnson. Kind of down too low in the basket to do anything. Rebound going to be cleared away by Will Steffen. And again, Will Steffen and Thompson go at it again. This time the foul is going to be on Thompson. I'd like to see those two on a football field, to be honest. So a foul is called on Thompson. And it looks to me like some of the starters are coming out. Kyder Wortman's out. Jared Rutar, Baller, and Aaron Wortman. The only starter that's out there is Micah Cotto. So on the floor for Cedar Catholic, Toby Heine, Whitmire, Will Steffen, Cotto, and Gavin Klug. Klug back up top to Whitmire, now approaching 2 minutes to go in this game. Now they get it to Steffen. Look, give and go. Give it back to Cotto, and it's taken away. Great position that time by Paxton Hepner. Hepner long outlet pass to Parker. Down low, puts it up and in. Paxton to Parker, puts it up and in for the Bears score. Now it's back 59-36. Minute 45 to go in this game. Long outlet pass. Going up strong, Gavin Klug, and rejected that's Tanner Thompson. No, foul is called on him. I thought it was just an out of bounds, but nope, he's going to be called for the foul. Thompson's one of those very aggressive players. Either that or he's just playing a little frustrated, but he plays aggressive. I like it. He's not that big football type like I'm describing Will Steffen. He is not that. But he ain't going to back down either. Gavin Klug gets both of those. Matter of fact, just one of them. Klug gets one to go. And putting up shot here, this is Johnson. No good. Rebound, clearing it away is Klug. Klug quickly gets it back, give and go, goes up strong, right-handed up, and it's up and in again. So solid play down the stretch by Klug. And they will take a timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. We'll keep it here, see if, nope, they're just doing a little shift change is what's going on. So we are back in action. It was one of those just a substitution timeout and clearing the benches. So try to get some of these names mentioned of the kids that are on the floor now as they have swapped out. Still, Laurel has the basketball. 21 seconds on the shot and about a minute to go. Thompson puts up a shot, no good. Clearing the board away this time, Miles Baller for Cedar Catholic. Long outlet pass is going to go this time to Grady Haber. Swing it around the horn to Cooper Hochstein. They're trying to get it down low to Jake Hobelheinrich. If these kids all had their football jerseys on, I'd have it memorized, but I do not have the basketball ones. As it is, Hepner's going to put a shot up. That's Parker on the far side, no good. And clearing it away, Cedar Catholic. Hochstein, outlet pass, and now it's going to come back to Grady Haber, to Baller at the top, and they'll reset the offense. 24 on the shot, 25 on the game. This one's all but over with here in Laurel. 62-36. Cooper Hochstein's going to try to get his name in a book, loses a handle on it, gets a board, puts it back up, no good. And it's going to be tipped off of Hepner from the Bears, and it will stay Trojan basketball with 12.4 to go. The shot clock does stay, though, because there was not a possession change, just a tip, so only 10 seconds on the shot. Comes into play this time with it, Baller. Swing it back around the horn with the basketball. Hobelheinrich. And now it's just stolen away. Flat taken away by Cade Johnson with 2 seconds to go. He's not even going to put up a half quarter. Says this game is over. 62-36 is your final score from here in Laurel. Take a break, come back. We'll have the post-game show and the Avera player of the game in a couple of minutes on KYN TV.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Scott Ulrich back in Laurel, Nebraska. Cedar Catholic comes out with a victory tonight. 62-36 in boys action. A solid victory. Kind of held on to a 10-point advantage throughout the first and part of the second quarter. And then quickly as we got into the third quarter, it was a 20-point advantage, and it just kind of kind of went and kept on going from there. Let's break things down, and as always we do that by the stats. No Stats brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation, built on over 50 years of experience in a water well drilling industry, and your local Ranke irrigation system dealer. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com. 36 points for the Bears from Laurel-Concord-Coleridge. Parker Hepner had 6 points. Paxton Hepner had 3. Talon Carson had 3. Dre Puppy had 12. Ian Solar 4. Tanner Thompson 2. And Kate Johnson had 6. And those are the scoring for the Bears from LCC. Cedar Catholic, Mason Ballard had 11 points. Gavin Klug off the bench had 8. Aaron Wortman had 14. Micah Cotto had 9. Toby Heine had 2. Brighton Whitmire had 3. Kiter Wortman had 11. Jared Rutar had 3. And Will Steffen had 1. That's the scoring. Very, very good scoring across the board. A lot of players got in on it. A lot of them had multiple scores as well, and you like seeing that. You don't want to rely on just 1 or 2 players. But again, those stats brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation. One final thing to do is our player of the game. Before I do that, though, I want to mention a huge thank you to our sponsors, Moody Motors, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, Christensen Well, Bank of Hardington, Security Bank, Top Crop, and Avera for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. We'll be back on the air tomorrow night, 5:45 at Hardington Newcastle as the Wildcats take on Elkhorn Valley. I wanted to say Tilden. I knew that wasn't right. Elkhorn Valley. They come to Hardington tomorrow night. We'll have the girls followed by the boys. Again, same time broadcast, about 5:45 for pregame. Our player of the game, one final thing to do here. It's not always the points. We see that sometimes in football. You don't always go with the player who throws for the most yards or runs for the most yards. And it's the same in basketball. Sometimes there's a key that triggers, and it was the rebounding. I thought that led to the scoring tonight. And with 1 point, I really have to single out Will Steffen. He's back from injury. I thought he played fantastic. This is the best I've ever seen him play. He is tonight's player of the game, provided by Avera, moving health forward. That's going to do it for here in Laurel. I'm Scott Ulrich, and for my board op back in Yankton, Scotty Warren bringing you tonight's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in to another game of Northeast Nebraska basketball coverage. We'll see you tomorrow night, 5:45 from Hardington. I'm Scott Ulrich, signing off from Laurel.
This has been a presentation of Northeast Nebraska High School Athletics on KYN TV, courtesy of Riverfront Sports. Be sure to subscribe to KYN TV on YouTube and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment when we go live for Northeast Nebraska High School Athletics.